listeners do you have?
What?
By the way, you said I can edit things, right?
You should be able to. Alright, well, here we are. We're
That's
on the
amazing.
screen now, everybody can hear us.
Hello, viewer. Singular.
Hello.
But you're still respected and loved in this community.
He didn't mean it. He was disgusting.
I can't actually do anything.
You can't actually do
It's still only
anything.
for view. Yeah.
What is your character again?
So, Old Man Beardy.
Old Man Beardy. Let's see, manage people and links. Anyone with the link. Editor. Yeah, it says...
Do I have to re-click the link?
Try reloading the page or something.
Let's see. Oh, there we go.
Alright.
I can type. Cool.
You can type.
I can.
Can everybody else type?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
We've done it, guys. We can type.
I can read, I can write, I can type.
Alright.
I, technically, to the standards of all typing, cannot.
The standards of all typing, what is that?
You know, like the correct way to type, where to put your fingers, and I like to type
about
quick.
that home row.
I gotta homebrew my keyboard to type correctly.
Alright, well...
Alright, so,
While I'm finishing getting up the proper documents, why don't you go ahead and tell us about your characters before we start reworking them?
I think we should let Aaron go first.
That's a bad idea, actually. That's a real bad idea.
While me and Terry Joe are talking about our characters' backstories or their thoughts on everything, I want you to make one paragraph about your character in that time span.
One paragraph? Oh,
One-
yeah.
One, you can even, you know what? I'll give you something easier. One sentence.
Is this double spaced paragraph?
Yes, sure. I don't care.
Alright, I ain't using the college rule notebook either, so.
Go ahead.
We're
Go
good for
nuts.
school.
It could be you slapping your face on the keyboard, but it will be something.
I'm gonna wing it, I think.
Terry Joe, would you like to go first?
If you want me to.
It depends. Do you want to, or?
Isaiah should go first.
You were the
Yeah.
one who wanted to talk so much about it before.
He's so confident.
Listen, I'm just overly considerate.
You go first.
Alright, fine.
Yeah, you can lead the pack.
So, this is what I have for Old Man Beardy. Old Man Beardy has a relaxed system of thinking about capturing creatures. He will use them to his advantage, but he respects all creatures and what they do. If he must engage with creatures, he will fight on his own terms. He uses most of his skills to avoid fights and help creatures instead of fighting them. Make sure to use repellents a lot to make sure that he doesn't fight too much, although they may not like him, aka the creatures. Although it's better than killing them anyways. If he is needed to fight, he won't hold back, and once disposed of, he will use all of the resources from the creature. He found a new love for the creatures with the discovery of constructs and the ability of creating creatures. And by the way, I'm not sure how long constructs were made or like discovered, but it's the first time he's hearing of them, so
Okay.
he's captivated by it. Instead of capturing creatures and having them do their bidding, he could just make them and not disturb the system of the world. Most of the time, he is waiting for his next assignment. He has been around for a while, so he meditates and waits for his time to pass, whether by creature or by old age, if that ever happens. He had a family before, but they all passed long ago. But he is happy with his life and made a few new friends that are quite the characters along the way.
Characters such as the ones we're about to hear from, right?
Yes.
Alright, so who's up next?
Well, I think Aaron's still writing his sentence, so
I'll go. Mine's not as fancy as that, but
That's okay. That was a little
What?
over the top,
That's
anyways.
Hey, it's called getting into it. Gosh, I could have done nothing. I could have been an Aaron. He laughs nervously.
Grella likes to conjure, and it makes her look cool. That's why.
The clout. I like it. She does it for the clout.
She wants to one day accomplish world domination with her powers. You know.
Nice. Aspiring.
For fun, Grella enjoys volunteering in the orphanage. Orphans are her passion. Her favorite creature is Torkish, of course.
Of course.
One day she would love to capture a pet rock.
I would too.
They're a little fast for her right now. Her favorite food is soup.
Is that why you make so much soup?
Her favorite color is dark black.
Dark black.
And one day, Grella dreams of owning her own steak farm where she can
Nice.
provide a home for orphans
Yes.
and use them as free labor.
I thought she wanted world domination.
She's
Well,
gonna
yeah,
save the
but
orphans
that's
while she does it.
afterward.
Yeah, you can dominate the world and then like make it a better place.
The orphans can help her achieve the world domination.
Okay.
I just like. I made sure to keep that quote. Orphans are her passion. Quoted from Girl of the Kind. Gotta love it. Alright, if that's all, I think it's Aaron's turn.
I think everybody finished. So what's next?
Did you write anything?
I didn't write anything down. I said I was gonna wing it. All right.
Alright,
I
it could be
am gonna think
anything.
this through. All right. So
Go ahead and wing it then.
Michael Goldstein is, he's a firefighter. You already know he likes to use a pipe bomb, but his outlook on life is nihilism. He's like a big nihilist, and nothing matters at all. He's just kind of going by the seat of his pants, and if he dies, he dies. Like, who cares? It never matters. And if Glubble, which is his favorite creature, if Glubble died, like, he's gonna be upset, but in the back of his mind, he's like, I mean, it doesn't matter anyway. Like, he's gonna die at some point, so what does it matter now or later? All dust in the wind, Socrates kind of style.
Right. Socrates.
Yeah, Socrates, and he doesn't really have he doesn't care. Like, if he catches like a creature, he's like, yeah, I'm technically enslaving this thing, but like, who gives a crap? Like, that's just life. Deal with it, and he's just gonna catch as many as he can. Because what else is he gonna do? Other than just put out fires.
But he also wants to catch them all.
Yeah, well, yeah. Like the thing is, he's not unmotivated. He's
not unmotivated. He's a nihilist, but he's not unmotivated.
Yeah,
is he like
he's like none of this matters, but like, I'm gonna play the game. He's gonna just live a life that's good for him. But if bad things happen, what's he gonna do?
He's not gonna shove, and he's just gonna die.
Well, maybe, but he's still gonna you know, he's still gonna live a pretty normal life. He just, you know, looks at it through a bit of a different worldview than most. You know, that's kind of his jam.
He's just not a hardcore nihilist.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's what he thinks on the inside, but he's not bringing it up at Thanksgiving or nothing. Like, you know, he's gonna eat the potatoes and the mash like everybody else. You know.
Well, that's probably a good idea since you guys are about to join into a festival here.
Oh yeah, he's down for festivals. Like he'll take in the pleasures of life, but you know, like those creeping thoughts, you know, they still come back.
Those creeping thoughts.
Yeah, he's got some crazy thoughts in the back of his mind. He can't even share them.
All right. Well, let's see.
Good enough, Aaron. Good job. We do have that on stream, so we can review that later.
Yeah, I'll type that out verbatim, and that'll be my paragraph.
Nice.
All right. So I'm putting into Discord the character creation document. And it's got all the updated skills and professions and stuff that you can buy. And I'm gonna have to take a look at what your characters were like when we left off. Let's see. Because we're gonna have the experience carry over.
Sweet. Oh boy, this is gonna be a lot of information to take back in.
Just had to skim through it a little bit.
Michael Goldstein also doesn't believe in free will, by the way. So
Everything's predestined.
Yeah, but that's just an aside.
I really, seriously, at the end of this, when Sam actually posts this on his channel,
What do you mean post it?
Every single word you said.
Yeah, when you post it. Yeah,
Or when he sends.
When I
the
post
link,
the
at
stream.
Where is the link, by the way? I'd like the link.
It's on my.
The link.
It's on my Minds account.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
Here, let me.
All right, I'm gonna
Let me
start
show
reading
you.
This, okay, I'm being distracted.
Rallying Cry, Second Wind. Oh, new stuff.
Yeah, new stuff.
Wait, Wizardry wasn't something that used to be here.
It used to be Scribe.
Oh.
But I'm moving to a more like improvised way of doing crafting and stuff like that. So we're gonna let you just kind of improvise magic to some extent.
So how many points do we get in terms of like creating and putting into the character? Because I can't remember.
Well, it should be on the character creation thing. Yeah. After it goes through the talents, it tells you got health is 20 plus fitness times 5. Then you got mana is intellect plus sense. Stamina is fitness plus agility. And deflection, agility plus fitness. Wait a second. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
So are we going with the same amount of points we get starting, and then you're just gonna give us the XP that we've gotten thus far?
Well, I mean, you can change your stats if you want. But yeah, you'll get the experience back to spend on other things.
Additional points to distribute among them up to a maximum of 5 enemies. Neat. I could put 2 in all of them, making them all set 3.
Yeah, you can go straight 3s, or you can go like 2, 3, 3, 4, or 1, 3, 3, 5, or something like that.
5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. I'm thinking about taking 1 off fitness and making it 2, and then either putting the last one into sense or intellect.
Wait, how much do we get?
Am I an intellect kind of guy or a sensing kind of guy? I think I'm a sense kind of guy.
For your talents,
Yeah.
Let's see. They all start out at 1, and then you have, let's see, 8 extra points that you can put in any of them, up to a maximum of 5.
Okay.
I think I'm not gonna be a big, girthy kind of boy. I'm gonna be a dodgy kind of boy with evasion most of the time.
Okay.
At least I hope I will. Alright. So now we have starting experience and we get to use those. At least I hope everybody else is up to that point anyways.
I don't think so.
No, I'm doing the talent still.
Alright, so calculation. I have 2 billion health.
Sure you
Math,
do.
Don't look at it.
Terry's min-maxing over here.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What?
What is going on?
Nothing. Don't you worry about it.
Intellectual sense.
She's just got 5 points in sense.
Oh gosh! I didn't even go that much. I put 4 in sense, 3 in intellect, and 3 in agility. Where's all your other ones going?
It was just common sense.
Okay.
Honestly, looking at
I really hope
Grelid,
nothing-
you could probably take another point off of fitness and agility and max out that other one.
No, is she gonna be an intellect plus sense person? Oh god. I guess if you wanted to make a specialty kind of character, but you know, that's up to you.
Well, if you go down to 2, that is still, like, kind of considered average. You're just on the lower side.
Alright.
Let's see.
Flexion, fitness, evasion, is sense plus intellect, a big old whopping 7. Nobody's gonna hit me. Speed.
I see Michael Goldstein has
5.
pronouns in his bio.
Yeah. He's a modern man.
Wait, I have one that says initiative. I don't see anything on that. I thought that's when you
Yeah.
roll initiative.
Yes, initiative will be your speed plus your reflexes. And that's a skill.
Oh. So right now it's 5, and let's see what reflexes is. Reflexes. You gain 1 extra die per level on initiative rolls. That's
Agility, speed is how far you can move, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be kind of annoying.
So what's up with Michael Goldstein? He's
I'm still deciding.
You're
how
still
long
deciding?
this should be. Yeah, I'm reading and double checking over things because now I'm thinking I need more agility.
sense
All right.
plus
Maybe I should put these up on the screen since that's what I'm actually looking at here.
That's 4 times 50. 500. I have 850 experience.
That is so cool.
This is so cool.
That's pretty good, old
That's
man Beardy.
alright.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm liking these experience points. Old man Beardy's got all that good old experience. Yes, I am knowledgeable.
That sounded
I
more
have
like
spent
Yoda.
many millennium I've spent.
Is evasion
And
and deflect, which one is close range?
What do you mean?
Deflection.
Deflection is close?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I have all this stuff. I don't even remember what my character had originally in terms of, like, skills.
Well, you can always look at it in Roll20.
Yeah, I know, I'm looking now. See, zoology, navigation, artifice, alchemy, observation, survival.
Okay. So Michael Goldstein is a fit boy, but he's not super smart.
No.
And Old Man Beardy...
I think I can...
Old Man Beardy refuses to use capitalized X's in his boxes.
You could fix them.
You can fix it.
Well, I'm not going to.
That bugs me.
Gosh, fine, I'll fix them. I know I've gotten some of these skills before when I only had like 500 or so, or like basically a standard amount. So I think all these skills will add up to the basically the same amount.
Well, we're gonna do
started
skills a
leveling up.
little differently. You're not gonna spend experience on skills right at the beginning. Is everybody at a point where they can do the skills now? Michael Goldstein still
Yeah, I
has all
can.
his things empty.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Michael.
forgot to add these up.
Yeah.
Michael,
Do your calculations.
yo.
Oh, dummy. I
My
forgot.
stream's looking a little womply. Okay, I think it's back. I was streaming the old Magic the Gathering game last night, and it like cut
The
out.
DOS one?
Yes, well, not the DOS one. It was Windows. It was
Oh,
like
yeah,
90s,
95. Yeah, 95.
and I had
Right.
to make a special scene with the to get it to fit in the right resolution on the stream.
Did it work?
Some
Yeah.
of those games are really annoying to get right.
It went off without a hitch, except for the fact that the stream died like an hour and a half into it.
Oh. Did you catch it and then put it back up?
No, I just called it quits there because I was
Ouch.
gonna quit it after like 2 hours anyways. Plus, I started out with a terrible tech.
Oh, wait a second.
That game's actually pretty brutal. It just threw me in the game with a 3-color deck of random old cards, and it sucked.
Sounds pretty good. Sounds like a pretty good deck, you know, more variety,
You
and it's really good.
No white weenie.
No, I didn't get white weenie. I picked red, and it gave me a primary red deck with a little bit of black and green.
Hold up. What do you mean white weenie? Was that an inside joke?
White weenie. No, white weenie is actually a magic
my
deck
God.
type.
That's a deck type?
Yes.
White weenie?
That type.
What is that?
A-
I'm looking
A white
at
weenie
magic.
deck is a white deck that uses small creatures to like swarm the opponent.
Bunch of weenies.
Yeah.
White weenie deck. What the heck is this? The first link says build your powerful magic deck for the white weenies.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yo, 539 top decks for white weenie.
All right, I think we're ready to move on to
What's
skills,
the-
right?
What's initiative?
Yeah.
Is that on here you said?
Initiative is speed plus reflexes.
What is
So-
reflexes?
It's a skill, which we're about to do.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right, so with the skills, you'll get to start with. You'll get to start out with one skill at 3 points, then 2 skills at 2 points, and 3 skills at 1 point.
Oh.
You got that?
So we
One
get
at
one that
three,
goes to
two
3,
at
2 at 2,
And 3 at
and 3 at
1.
1.
Oh, somebody's in the chat
Like
asking
level?
about the Black Weenie deck. Well, the Black
There's a
Weenie
black
deck.
weenie deck?
No, the Black Weenie deck is literally just like mono black aggro. They don't have a special name for it as far as I know.
Well, all I know is there's a lot of people with their weenies out. I
Or
didn't know
s-
it was that kind of game, Sam.
Or it's
Wow.
just your average zombie deck. That too.
I was looking at a few of the top tier white weenie decks, and apparently they're like $100 or so to get.
That's super
probably
cheap,
just make it.
actually, for a Magic deck.
Crazy.
I wonder how old
What
those
was-
are.
What are we saying about 1 is 3? What were we talking about? Skill?
Your skills.
Right.
Yeah, you get 1 skill at 3, 2
At level
skills,
3.
2 skills at 2, and then
Okay.
3 skills at 1.
You're talking about the levels.
The levels, yes.
Okay.
That's how many
So what, are we just
X's
extra-
you put in the boxes.
Right, gotcha.
And after that,
Okay.
you'll be able to spend your experience to buy more ranks in those skills. Or
And
you can spend them on abilities and professions.
what does initiative do? Did you say?
It determines your turn order, remember?
Turn. Oh, right. Oy.
I think I got the 2 down. I think I'm gonna put. Wait, these are skills. Are all the skills? Yeah, they are. Never mind. I'm gonna put 2 skills into reflex, and probably where is it? Capacity? I think it's capacity. Isn't that one of them? Where is it? I can't find it. I've lost it. It's gone.
Let's see. Is this starting level? Not really. We've done like 10 episodes, dude. This is like... We're reworking characters because
Yeah.
I've changed the rules.
We're trying to still develop what we're exactly doing.
This is a big old playtest.
Very
Yeah.
big, very, very big playtest.
We've gone places no man's gone or seen.
That it is.
Mostly because I didn't draw pictures of it.
True. um, let's do binding at 2 levels. What else is there? Aaron, if you don't max out melee, I'm gonna be very disappointed in you.
Why is that?
That'd be
I'm
pretty
gonna be disappointed
expensive
in you.
this early on.
Pretty expensive this early on.
Yeah.
Why is that?
If you're gonna max it out, that's like an extra... That's a bunch of experience.
Oh. We're not spending experience right now, though, right?
Not yet.
No,
Okay.
not yet, but you never
No.
know.
I might put put my big 3 in it in melee.
I am kind of reworking the expectations on this, so you're probably not gonna need to be a super competent fighter as your specific character.
Oh, okay,
I'll just-
okay.
I'll just adjust expectations.
All right.
depending on
I
who's
might
actually
put the
a-
big 3.
Yeah,
Do it.
I'll just see how many good combatants you have and kind of try to balance it out.
Alright, and then we'll probably put 1 into history. Oh, I need to figure out the 3, dang. It smells like wands, stabs, and orbs. I feel like I'm going to be an arcane person that's going to be doing some long range fighting with orbs
Could be
and
doing a
stabs.
little bit of Arcana.
Yo, I'm going to be the stereotypical wizard.
Yeah, dude. I think you look cool with a wizard cloak and hat.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna amp that up.
I think you
Alright.
should try to grow like a real life long gray beard.
Okay. YouTube is
Real
giving me
life?
warnings already about not maintaining enough smooth streaming.
Why do they care?
Well, it's a warning for me because it's probably going to
Yeah.
cause it to buffer.
They're saying, listen, you're giving us a bad name. The stream's not running too good. You guys to shut it down.
Get it out of here.
Hey, I don't know what's causing it. My internet's been a little funky lately, so I assume it's that. But it could also.
You know what it is?
What?
I bet I know. Space Jam 2 came out today. You probably got the BitTorrent running in the background.
Yeah, totally. No,
I have to stop seeding.
No, I'm basically running on minimal anything right now. I've closed any background tab that's not immediately needed. Well, except for that.
Yeah.
Let me close this. That probably didn't help at all, but whatever.
What browser do you use?
I am using Dissenter.
Oh, okay. Some hip new wave thing. Okay.
Yes, it's an alt-tech thing.
Gotcha, yeah.
Do we have a professions menu yet?
Do you not? It's down at the bottom.
I see on the character.
Oh,
I don't
just
see professions.
just put professions under abilities.
Oh, okay.
Like in the same spot.
What?
In place of abilities?
Just under the thing that says abilities. And it has all the places to write where your abilities are.
Are we doing abilities right now too?
I mean, that's the next thing.
Okay, and does that work the same way as as skills do?
No, this is where you spend your experience points.
Oh, okay, we're actually spending it here. And are we also spending it on professions later?
You can spend it on professions right now.
Okay. Because I don't want to spend too much in, abilities and get to professions and have nothing.
Anywho,
Wild child.
Yeah.
For the feral
Wild
children.
What?
What?
Quick conjuring. That sounds awesome.
Is
Do you
expensive.
need it in level 3 to do it?
Okay, when you have one that just has one number there, that means you have to buy that one at that level and each level up to that
100.
point.
Yeah.
All at once.
Dang.
So it costs 100 for the 1, 150 for the 2, plus 250 for the 3.
500?
Yeah, 500 total.
That's crazy.
Wow.
It's a good ability.
Alright. It is a good ability.
So many abilities.
I know.
There is. You spent a lot of time on
there's not that
ability.
many, but I guess. So many decisions.
Yeah, there's really not that many.
There isn't, but they're so interesting. Wild Child.
I already said wild child.
Ooh, I kind of like the Wild Child. Cause in that thing.
Okay, so you're wanting to do Wild Child, but you want to be a wizard dude?
Sure.
I guess you can be like some old-time druid or something.
Yeah, something sort of like that, where I'm like one with nature, and like the whole creatures are magical in and of themselves, so they got magic themselves. So I kind of like a little bit of both. Although I'm not gonna go morphing into a stone, a pet rock anytime soon.
No, you'll just make one.
Yeah. I have like 500 XP. I might go into wizardry and alchemy. I might put 2 in alchemy. Sounds fun.
Also, you can spend your experience to buy more ranks and skills, too.
Yeah, who cares about that?
I already got so many skills at this point.
That's no good. Chili dogs.
Stay straight.
Hey. So
I'm going
I
through
did
and
purchase a few more skills, but yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, I think that's all my experience now.
Is it? Relic.
How's my character sheet look?
It
don't
looks pretty
Have
full.
a lot, but
Hmm.
that's the comment. That's it.
Yep, pretty much.
It looks pretty full. I put 3 into magic, so hopefully I'll be somewhat of a skilled boy at casting magicries.
3 in magic. What do you? Oh, the skill magic.
Yeah.
Okay, for the magic weapons.
Yeah. Which would have liked to maybe do Arcanum, but like, man, I can probably get that later on. I think I did have that at one point with my other character sheet. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I honestly don't remember.
Aaron is very thoroughly deliberating his choices, I see.
Yeah, I'm reading. I went back. I went down to professions to make sure I don't overspend before I, I got a little smithing though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I should probably tell you what I've done to some of the professions, actually. Like, I've kind of made it more freeform and modular. So, like, you'll have your basic recipes on how to craft, like, real basic items like swords and armor and stuff like that. But then you'll also have ways to craft, like, special materials and stuff, which you can kind of, like, mix and match and throw in essences, and you'll basically get to freeform what you're trying to do, and I'll kind of house rule it on the spot.
Oh, I forgot. I had one in Artifice, so I could create crystals, but I don't have that anymore, so I can't create crystals anymore.
Well, you'll get your old amount of experience added onto that.
So, my 30 experience?
You got more than that. I mean, let's see.
Were we given our experience yet from the last time we fought those bunnies?
Oh, just shut up for a second. I'm trying to do math.
Shut up!
Okay, I have to remember how much experience you guys started with the first time around.
I think we got 500 around. We all picked like pretty rounded characters, so we all had like 500 or so.
I'm going back to the original character creation doc.
Oh, the cursed document.
Let's see, it was sense plus intellect times 100.
Oh, instead of a base 500 and then added extra, you just had sense plus intellect.
Yeah, so let's see, for Grelid that would be... It would have been like 600, and Grelid has, let's see, let's take 600 off of there. Alright, Grelid, Terry, You can add an extra... Where was I? 450 experience.
Good job, Grella. You can finally
Oh.
enslave those kids.
Old Man Beardy.
Yes.
Let's see.
I think I was
Got
about to say.
700. You actually would have started with 700, I think.
Cool. I'll take it.
Well, that...
What am I gonna spend it on?
Alright, you
Wait,
get
do I get
330 extra experience.
I do?
Yes.
Wait, me?
Wait.
Isaiah, Old Man Beardy.
Isaiah.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
330.
Yeah. And some of you're gonna vary from each other because some of you spent it on creatures and stuff.
Alright. Do I have any?
Yeah, just a second. Gotta
Oh, okay.
let's see.
Nah, Aaron, you don't get me.
Okay, Aaron, you get 530.
530?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I got so much more to spend. I already spent so much and now I've got 580 more to spend now. Total.
There we go.
I said size 14 font.
How dare it?
That is the optimal size.
That's what I wanted. And it kept bumping me down to 10.
14!
Feel like a Toontown joke.
Old Man Beardy is reconfiguring his whole character sheet. What? Wasn't mine good enough for you?
Well, it didn't have professions in it, so no.
This is because he's using Excel too much.
I was properly trained in using it. Literally, I went to school and took a class on it.
It
I did
seemed
too,
like-
but you don't hear me bragging about it.
Yeah,
Brag
I took a
more
class
about it.
too. I took a
I
class.
spend all day in Excel.
Oh my gosh.
I do Excel for
Yeah.
fun.
That's
avoid-
something to
I-
brag about.
I used to work in Excel, now I avoid it at all costs. I don't want it no more.
Yeah, I've only ever used Excel for doing like RPGs.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, when I used it, I was using it in a software development manner that you're not really supposed to use it, but that's how the company wanted it, so I did it, and it was kind of a nightmare.
Ability.
Alright, what kind of skills have you all got?
Nothing.
It's got melee and reflexes and binding.
I could buy some more skills, I guess. I didn't think
Yeah,
about
you
that.
could. Old Man Beardy
I can
is...
buy a few more skills.
Old Man Beardy has got a bunch of skills, but not many levels in them.
Maybe I could do some cool ledger domain.
And then maybe one extra. Oh wait, no, can
And I see Grelid has Legerdemain, as expected.
That makes sense for Grella. That makes sense for Grella. I don't know if that's a Michael Goldstein style.
I also have some inquiry because I like it since you can coax information from people either by force or subterfuge.
Right, right. It's basically a more neutral way of saying interrogate.
She's going to make him the best dang hot soup that they're gonna have to spill their guts.
Eat my soup.
Alright, I don't know what I am. I feel like I'm both a magic, like attack magic-y kind of person, but also a healer. And a wild child, and a wizard. I'm just looking at my character sheet and was like, and like thinking to myself, what the heck is this?
You definitely look like a druid to me.
Is it? Yeah, sure. I'm one with nature.
Should I have
I'm
more
an
than
old
one
man.
profession, you think?
Wait,
I have 3 professions: wizardry,
Oh my
alchemy, and
God.
artifice.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I forgot to add in the creatures for Grelid and Beardy.
Yeah, I got all my cool creatures here.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
On the second page.
I need recipes too.
Hold your horses.
Second page? I don't have a second page.
Second page, same as the first.
Inventory and
By the way,
assets.
Oh, yeah, I got those. And then recipes and creatures. Yeah, what recipes do I get for all this? I don't remember.
Let's see. You had repellent. That was one. And you could just open your character sheet and roll 20 and look at it. So do that instead of asking me.
Repellent, flask of healing, lesser binding crystal, ring of displacement, minor mana potion. That's not one of mine. I don't remember that. I think I just have that. I don't really.
You might just have that. You'll have to check your backpack.
Yep, there it is. Found it. I have that. Can't create it. Anyways, do I get to keep those?
Hold on.
Do I still get to keep the whole creation stuff, or do I need to make sure I have the correct levels to?
I'm a little preoccupied here for a second.
He's not occupied. He's preoccupied.
Yes, I was occupied before you even started asking the question.
Darn. Oh, I heard Yoda again.
That's too low for Yoda.
What are you doing? What kind of car do I drive? Yoda, you gotta shut up. When you go real low, just sound like Fat Albert. You gotta. Hey. Come on, Yoda.
And then you can.
Why don't you
and
show
then you
me
can go to
how
the
to do
opposite
that force
spectrum.
choke?
Jar Jar Binks is in.
Misa Jar Jar Binks!
That's a little crossover character.
Who's he crossing over with, Fat Albert or Yoda?
It's JoJo.
Oh.
Jojo Binks.
I was trying to say JoJo.
I'd rather have Jojo Binks. Can I have Jojo Binks?
Dora, 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 Dora.
He go-
I forgot what I was doing again.
Something about Fat Albert, I think you said.
Yeah, you distracted me with the impersonations. I was gonna find Old Man Beardy's creatures.
Yeah, where's my creature? I have a lot of them. Let's see. I've got Orb,
Hold on.
I got
Hold on.
Lousy,
Flowsy. What was the other one? Florb. You got Florb.
Florb, Flowsy, Gumpillar, Marco Underlint, No, it's just one of them. I really have only 4.
And what-
Maulem, Gumpillar, Flowsy, and Floor.
Maulem. You only have 4. Oh, really?
Slagoop, Gumpillar, Flowsy,
Oh,
Floor,
Slagoop.
Maulem. Oh, 5. Sorry. Forgot 5. That's 5.
Okay. Now you all should have your creatures in there.
Let me reload, see what happens. My creatures are in here. What's these little boxes to the right of them? It's supposed to be their level or something?
That just checks which one is attuned at the moment.
Oh. Okay. Should I also copy in everything in my inventory? have a lot.
You might as well.
Oh no. Well, here we go. I got 420 gold. I'm hilarious.
Okay, what's the state of everyone here? Michael Goldstein is very unskilled, but he has a lot of abilities.
Yeah. I got the base skills.
See, Old Man Beardy is the old druid type, we know that. He appears to be the crafter of the group, mostly.
I think I have too many items for this list.
You might. Feel free to add more rows if you'd have to.
Is there an easy way to do that? Or do like... I can't remember, gosh.
I thought you used this in your profession.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I mean, just,
oh gosh, that's not
just
what
highlight the cells and copy.
You probably actually use real Excel though, don't you? This is like fake Excel.
Well, I need to add new rows.
Highlight the
Yeah,
row,
like-
Yeah, highlight the row.
and then right click, insert one above.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. I'm an idiot, I know that.
Yeah, and you're not even importing your inventory into the character sheet.
What are you talking about?
What?
Aaron, your inventory is
What?
empty. Everyone else is
Oh, I need
putting
to
their
put my
inventory in
inventory
there.
Oh, I didn't catch that. Sorry.
It's
I don't
okay.
need a backpack. I'm gonna put some gold in. You just put the number next to it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Uh-oh, Grell had picked agronomy. I don't have anything made for that.
What?
Agronomy. It's basically the woodsy.
Sounds like a fun time.
It's the woodsy version of smithing, basically. You can make bows and,
He wants to be a sausage farmer, so you know.
I guess.
Makes
Egg
sense.
farmer.
Sorry, steak.
Sausage
Is there a
is
difference?
steak.
Is there differences between them? Like big differences?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You would not believe.
I still have corn left. Yes.
I see you put your gummy worms on there.
Yeah.
Why is it not putting a border on this?
What are these assets?
Assets are like role-playing rewards.
Oh, I get it. Housing for being a good role player.
Well, it's more like rewards that impact role-playing than...
Oh, so I'm a better role player because I have housing.
No. Yes. It just means in the game, you sleep in a barracks.
Oh.
I hope the stream is invigorated with all the stuff they're seeing.
I haven't heard anything from them in a while. But YouTube isn't giving me big warnings anymore.
They shut you down.
Yeah, you just got ghost banned. Shadow banned.
They shadow ban me when I have like 2 people watching.
Yeah, they said we don't want no one seeing this.
This is too edgy.
Yeah,
He's looking at spreadsheets. Oh no.
They said this is too insane. Oh, what the
This
heck?
is
I
too
didn't
much,
type that
man.
in.
I
What?
have to put you on ice.
What is this little baby?
Ask for water skins. Stupid game.
Alright, I guess I should like
water.
open up the docs for the crafting stuff. Huh. Alright. New stuff coming in Discord here. There is smithing. So Aaron can browse through that for his skills.
So am I not gonna get to keep the stuff I had?
I think all your stuff has been imported into the new rules. It's just I kind of changed how the mechanics of the whole crafting process work. Alright, and here comes alchemy.
There we go.
I'm really burpy today. What? What else do I need to get?
Why the heck did Oculus
So,
open?
am I just browsing this right now? I'm not making anything, right?
I mean, you'll probably want to pick a recipe. At least.
I just pick a recipe to add to my recipes.
Let's see, you got 2 ranks in smithing. So I'd say pick a couple recipes.
Just a couple? 2?
Yeah, except, let's see. The level 0 ones, you don't need to pick those.
They're already, like, implied.
Yeah, you automatically know those. But mostly you might want to look at the ones further down, the different kinds of ingots we have there.
The ingots?
Yes, you can certain materials out of essences,
Okay.
which you can kind of mix and match, and they just kind of have written out descriptions. They're not really rules heavy.
What do I do with the ingots?
You forge them into weapons and armor.
Oh, so there's probably like other things later down here that I can make with them?
I'm gonna leave it up to you to try and combine them and do stuff.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. So I need to learn some ingots. Ingot crap here. Okay. Well, I'm up to 2, so maybe I should get some crazy ingots going.
Okay, what was I up to here?
There is no level 2.
No, there isn't. Look, bear with me.
I spent all that.
I've made a
experience
bunch
and
of
not-
changes, and I haven't been able to flesh all of them out fully. That's why I'm giving you so much freedom here.
I'm so disgusted with you right now. Whoa, Golem's fist! That sounds better than an ingot.
Well, it's made out of ingots.
Oh man, I gotta make it out of ingots.
There's artifice there.
Alright.
And let's get wizardry up.
Cooking.
Yeah, well, actually, I don't think cooking is any different than what it was.
Oh. Ooh, mask of disguise. Ooh.
The Evertorch.
Oh, wow.
I can make basic torches now.
Well, not basic torches.
What's the difference between a torch and an Evertorch?
An Evertorch is forever.
It says becomes a light source for 1 hour.
Yeah, and then you
Or
can
does
use
it
it
just cost
again.
1 mana an hour?
It costs 1 mana an hour.
Dang. So I can use it for 7 hours. Okay.
Let's see.
Oh. I can make a pet rock.
I didn't know you had
Gosh, I have
artifice
so many
too.
things. Me?
No, Terry.
Or there? Ooh, I'm curious about all this wizardry stuff.
I
This
got some
stuff looks
crazy ingots going over here, guys. Like, you don't even know.
What ingots are you
Let's
picking
see, a
out,
level
Aaron?
1
I got the Animite ingot and the Primite ingot.
I see.
Yeah, this Primite ingot, it pulses like a heartbeat.
Whoa! I could learn the stone wall? Is that like it's a scroll? Is like a one-time use kind of thing?
Anything that's a scroll, I'm gonna make it so you can like cast it on the spot, but it'll cost more.
Use it up.
Yeah. Yeah, you can make a cool wall in the Crytures world. That's how the Berlin Wall was formed with that spell.
Like a lot of this stuff I'm gonna have to kind of tweak on the fly because I didn't have a chance to really type everything out and convert it over to the new way of doing things.
Engraving rune type power looks pretty cool. I've already used all my all my XP on everything, so I don't know what I can get now.
Well, you can get one recipe for each rank you have.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
Oh.
And that's for free.
Bro, I've got a messenger skill. I can get a messenger scroll.
Yeah. Wait till you see the alchemy stuff.
I checked a few of it, but like, holy cow, level 1 alchemy is crazy. Like, even just level 1, it's just so much. This pinkish substance is extremely sticky and right around like it's alive. It grabs anything. Yo, this is like Sticky Trap with the gum pillar.
Yeah. Well, take note that the substances, just the generic things, are kind of like very low-level generic things, and you're expected to kind of combine them with other things to get effects. Like when you go down to Alchemist Fire and stuff, you'll see it has chill oil plus lightning essence.
Yeah.
And that's how you get the
Oh,
like
I
full effect of it. So I'm leaving it up to you guys to kind of take the standard elements and combine them in whatever ways you see fit. And I'll kind of rule on the fly how those work out for you.
Oh, boy.
What's so funny?
What do you mean?
Oh, what's going on in Discord?
What? No,
Gosh
no.
dang it, Aaron, not that picture again. He's done this before. He apparently sends that to Elijah a lot.
Yeah, I said that to like every day.
I see why you like it so much.
Oh.
That's some pretty good animation right there. That's
It's him pointing to his favorite.
They got my left
You know,
arm
why
just
does
the
it-
right size.
So dumb. It's so dumb. Create repellents used to be 2 poison essence, and that was it. But now
Now,
it's beast essence and Putrak.
Pewtrack.
Putrak.
Yes.
How do you make Putrak? I need air essence and poison essence. That's a lot more essences to make repellents with.
Well, do note that the alchemy types, the alchemy items, are all batch crafting types.
So you get more than one if
Yeah.
you make a batch.
Basically, you like each time you do an hour of crafting, you see down there it has the roll cost. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so every time you want to do a crafting roll, it costs you 1 mana, 1 stamina, and 1 hour of time. And you'll get to roll intellect plus alchemy. And however many successes you get, then you'll make that many of it, whatever you're crafting.
Oh. Okay. Does that mean you could ultimately fail and not craft any?
Yes.
Jeez. I guess I'll get the foot track.
But
And then
yeah,
I'll spend 50 more experience. Actually, I have 2. You said you get 1 for each skill, right?
yeah,
the
1
thing?
for each rank and each skill.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just spend some on getting the repellent, so yeah. And repellent. Which leaves me with only 30 left experience. And then for my level 2,
Yeah, so
camouflage elixir. Ooh.
when you do an alchemy crafting roll, you'll basically be rolling, let's see, 3 intellect plus 2 alchemy, so 5 dice. And usually the difficulty is going to be like 4 or 5 or 6. And that's the target you need to hit.
Elixir of ogre strength at level 3. Juice. Alright, so I think I'm also gonna get the camouflage elixir, which sounds pretty cool. And that's also are all of things batch?
Yes. All the alchemy stuff is batch.
You just like have a chance to make it a crazy amount.
And the ingots from smithing are batch too. Now,
Nice.
agronomy, I'm going to do something different, but I didn't get around to it. So we'll just kind of make it up as we go.
Alright. I got repellent, Putrak, and camouflage elixir from alchemy, so I'm going to close that and not look at anything else, or else I'm just going to rethink it. Artifice is basically creating stuff, and lesser binding crystal is going to be a must-have, so obvious. So is this what you were talking about, creative freedom?
Yes.
When you hinted, oh, okay. Can the viewers see everything that you're seeing, aka all of our stuff?
They can see your character sheets right now, yeah.
Oh.
If I scroll up and down.
Oh, dang. I don't know whether I want to get a glyph where I can, like, because, when you engrave or when it's bound to a creature, how long does it last? Just an hour?
No, that's like
or until the encounter ends?
That's like a straight up upgrade.
Oh,
It's-
which I can do at any time. I just need specific essences, the mana cost.
It's basically
time.
like the equivalent of equipping your creature with something. So you can carve a glyph onto your binding crystal and it will be there the entire time.
Oh man, but it costs 10 mana. I don't even have that much. I can only have a max of 7.
Oh no, that's a relic.
Huh?
That's a relic. I haven't updated the artifice stuff for a long time.
Artifice? No, I'm looking at glyph of type warding,
Oh,
and it costs 10 mana to even use. And
Well, that
engrave a
too.
Creature with.
I haven't updated that for a long time either. Where is that? That's wizardry?
Oh. Yeah, it's in wizardry.
Okay, yeah.
It's the very first one, so like these types of stuff, they cost a huge amount of mana. I get it, it's like a big buff, but still.
Yeah, they're probably... When we actually play with it, it's probably going to be like 1 or 2. Like, Ice Bridge would probably be a 2. Messenger is a 1. Let's see.
Ice Bridge. You freeze the surface of adjacent body of water up to 50 square feet.
Record image,
Frozen.
1. Regrowth, 1. Yeah, I haven't really updated the wizardry stuff at all, except to call it wizardry.
Nice. Cool.
So pick what you will and I'll balance it on the spot. And with wizardry, you can also improvise spells if you so choose. But
Sweet.
you'll
I'm
expend...
gonna create the most powerful spell.
You'll have to expend essences to do so.
Well, it was either going to be glyph of warding or glyph of power. And can you engrave multiple glyphs on one creature?
No,
Dang.
that would be broken.
Yeah. Can you describe what tomes are?
Tomes,
Big book.
Are they basically books that let you do things
they're like...
at the cost of mana multiple times?
They're basically like magic weapons.
Oh, okay.
But if you've got... each tome would have just a different ability that it can cast repeatedly. And it might cost mana depending on how strong it is.
Then I think I might want to get a tome, just depending on all the different tomes. So far, only one tome exists for the level 1 wizard.
Well, what kind of tome would you like to have? We'll make it on the spot.
Oof. Kind of tome. In terms of combat abilities, maybe. Oh goodness, what could you even have? There's so much. Sam, you put me on the spot. Gosh. Vacation dome. Let's make a tome. How about an empowering tome instead of a fortification tome?
Okay, you just want to flip
How
it?
does that sound? Empowering tome.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I'll go ahead and put that on your character sheet.
Are we just gonna call it Tome of Empowering?
Yeah, do that.
Look at these losers in the Discord chat. They don't get to make things cool like this.
Already got inkjet recipes. What do you have?
Did you create them yourselves? What do you have? Dumb stuff.
He's got Animite and Primite.
I have a,
Yeah.
I have a
What is
master
that?
disguise.
Yeah,
Hey, I got elixirs of disguise. Or camouflage, but, you know,
yeah.
potato, potato.
Completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron can make magical metals.
Well, good for him. Happy for him.
Do you guys maybe want to share some of your choices? Since we're in the downtime while we're finishing up?
Some of our choices.
Yeah.
All right, sure.
General?
Just basically, yeah, your entire character. I want to hear it.
Well,
Yeah.
not the
Your thought
entire
process of
thing.
What thought? Well, I want to know his thought process, at least, of what he's trying to go for.
Yeah, but we've already been at
Yeah,
this
let
for an
me-
hour and a half, so we don't want to make it too long.
Here, let me get just the rundown on skills. Arcana, Athletics X, Binding XX, Healing, History, Inquiry. I'm kidding. I'm not just gonna read it all off. So yeah, I got a little bit of athletics. I got some binding, because I want to be able to catch some creatures. All right, you know.
What was
soon.
your level 3 you decided to put in? I'm curious
My
about
level
that.
3? I put it into the reflexes.
Reflexes. That's gonna be. I put a level 2 in mine, but that's
Yeah,
that's a
I
really
wanted
good skill to
some-
have.
I wanted some strong initiative. You know, get right in there. So
I really get
Um,
screwed when the enemy has initiative first because they come up to me and kill me instantly. So I don't want that happening.
yeah, it's good to get out of the way when you can.
Alright.
I got a little bit of mechanics. I got 2 in melee. Just give me 1 second. I got a little bit of observation too, you know. But then his abilities, I got more abilities than other things.
Yeah. You got armor
I noticed
proficiency.
I typed army. Yeah, I typed in army proficiency. I don't know why that happened. I'll change that real quick. I mistyped. That was spell check probably. Well, armor proficiency, 2 in capacity, because I want to tune those creatures, you know. Every day I'm attuning them. I got 2 toughness, so I can get a little extra stamina. And I got 2 in wild child. I maxed out the wild child.
Level,
I
oh boy.
I figure if we're gonna be in the woods, you know, Goldstein knows what's up.
It seems like we're always in the woods.
Oh, we were in a cave for a good amount. Of time.
Yeah, but before then we were in the woods.
A lot of things happen in the woods. Nothing good ever happens in the woods, though. You ever notice that?
Bandits, creatures, you name it. Everything's coming out of the woods.
Nobody said,
What happens in
yeah,
the woods stays in the woods.
yeah, yeah.
First
every
rule about the
time-
woods: you don't talk about the woods.
Like
You never
chopping
turn
off
on the
people's
news,
fingers.
You never turn on the news and they say,
Yeah.
a guy was in the woods and he found the love of his life. No, they say he was in the woods and now he's dead. He's gone now.
Okay,
He was in
so
the woods.
let's hear about your professions, Aaron.
Yeah, I just got smithing. I put 2 in smithing, and with that, I got myself a couple ingots, some animite, and primite, and you know, I could be turning that that animite into a cool golem's fist. You ever heard of it? I don't even care what the stats are. It's called a golem's fist, so we might be working towards that.
Nice.
Well, do you want to tell them about the magical material that you can craft?
The magical material I can craft?
Yeah,
Oh,
the ingots, what they do.
Give us your recipes.
well, I thought I was mainly using them to make stuff.
Yeah. Do I have to read the properties myself?
Oh, you're talking about this one?
Yeah, the flavorful descriptions that describe what they do.
Yeah, your flavor text. Yeah, so it like shifts forms, you know, because it's all energy. You know, it courses through things, and it's magnetic. That's just one of them. They can
Sam,
be
could you get a better
attracted-
description of what he just said?
I literally just pulled little excerpts from the description, so Sam's words through my voice.
Animite. In its unforged state, this metal will gradually shift into various forms. It always thrums with energy which courses through anything that comes in contact with it. Animite is naturally magnetic as well, and can even form attractions for non-metals.
Yeah, that's not even the cool one, though. The primite that I got, the metal gives off the sense that it's alive. In the presence of the man, it pulses like a heartbeat and will even grow animalistic features such as scales or fur. If placed into an open wound, which I wouldn't do, primite will gradually merge with the surrounding flesh. It's like Existence. You ever see the movie Existence? It's like that.
No.
I've never heard of that.
The way you're describing this,
That's a Cronenberg movie. it's wild.
the way you're describing this reminds me of that one giant sword with the eyeball in it from Soul Calibur, where it's all like fleshy and disgusting.
Yeah, it's that. I wish I knew the name of it, because then I'd
Well,
cool.
if you are going to make the Soul Edge... Actually, that's the Soul Calibur, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, wait. Oh, what is Soul Edge? That's the name of the first game, but I don't remember what the...
Soul Edge is like the good counterpart to the Soul Blade, right?
I'm gonna say I don't remember.
But
No,
yeah, if you were to...
It's a demonic looking eye.
Yeah, if you were gonna make the eye sword, that would probably be made out of animite in this game. Or primite.
Yo, confirmed lore. Soul Edge is made from that.
Yeah. Confirmed copyright infringement?
Alright, Terry, let's tell us about what you got.
Well, Grellid, she's got lots of sense.
She does have lots of sense. Grellid is very aware of her
Did she
surroundings.
max out sense?
Yes.
Beautiful.
She has 2 fitness and agility, but 5 sense.
And I wish I would have thought of that.
For skills, I have 1 in binding, 1 in inquiry, so I can
Ooh.
inquire things if people, not interrogate them.
No. You can also just, ask people things and...
Yeah, but that's no fun.
You're basically very good at convincing people to give you information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have some melee, navigation, and persuasion. And then I have 2 in ledger domain and magic, and 2 in reflexes.
Nice.
And I have 3 in stealth, because I am sneaky.
Are you the rogue type character?
Yes. For abilities, I have 2 in cooking. I have 2 in capacity. 1 in artifice, linguist, toughness, and agronomy.
So you guys went a lot more for abilities instead of skills. I did the opposite.
Cool.
Nice.
And then, I got that Mask of Disguise recipe, which is pretty cool.
What's your professions?
Artifice.
Yeah.
She just said that.
Just artifice? Oh, I couldn't.
Artifice and
I think
agronomy.
she cut out for me.
Okay.
Whatever.
But the, where is it? The Mask of Disguise. The mask blends into your face and changes to look like the face of another person, either real or fictional, for 1 hour.
No, you could make yourself look like Donkey Kong for an hour.
Yeah.
Halloween parties would be like you'd like just win. You'd win all the Halloween parties.
But it's only her face, so you'd have to create the rest of the costume.
No,
but the face is good.
She wouldn't win because nobody would realize it's a disguise. It's so good.
Oh.
They think you're a monkey.
True. You could like, the costume. If you pick someone that just wears like normal clothes, you say, mask, make me look like Barack Obama. You just put on a suit and you're good. You don't have to like.
Yeah. Although, does it only change your face and not your hair or anything else?
Yes.
Just
Maybe you gotta get a haircut.
Just face.
Face.
I'm bouncing
Where he
on
has-
conversation.
His bald head is like completely white, but his face is black, and it's like really weird.
Okay, why don't you tell us about Old Man Beardy now?
Oh, okay. Well, he is also more into the sense gang, but instead of getting the 5 sense, he got one extra in agility. So 2 fitness, 3 agility, 3 intellect, and 4 sense. I went with this. I have no idea.
What?
He had. Hold on, I was interrupted. I went for 2 in binding, 2 in healing, 3 in magic, 1 navigation, 1 observation, 1 persuasion, 2 reflex, 1 stealth, 1 survival, and 1 zoology. For my abilities, I had 1 capacity and 1 wild child. And for my professions, I have 1 wizardry, 2 alchemy, and 1 artifice. For the recipes, I learned the putrak, which is a main ingredient for repellent, which I also learned.
Also,
the
that's
camouflage elixir.
that's pronounced
for
Pewtrak.
Putrak? Okay.
Pewtrak. It's supposed to sound disgusting.
Nice. For artifice, I learned the lesser binding crystal, and for wizardry, I learned the Tome of Empowering, patent pending, still coming soon.
Yeah. So there we have it. I think we're ready. I think we're ready to actually get back on the trail with you guys.
Ew, this stove is disgusting.
What?
The heck?
Stove Buscemi. Ew.
Oh.
I didn't see that.
You just
That's
now saw that?
That's disgusting. I hate that.
You know what, that actually reminds me of a character from Planescape Torment.
Joey Buscini reminds you of playing. I'm not playing that game
Yeah.
anymore.
You probably didn't get that far. But yeah, there's...
I probably did.
In old school D&D, there's like a race of like mechanical, otherworldly beings, and they basically just have like square TV bodies, but their faces are coming out the screen, kind of like looking like that.
That's awful.
They're like fleshy looking faces, but in a mechanical box.
Ew. Yeah, it's like MODOK.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite characters. I think he's funny.
MODOK?
No, the character in the game.
Oh.
I forget what his name is, actually. But anyways, yeah. Let's get back into the game here. The actual game. So, after your second day of travel, after dispatching the essence thieves that tried to run off and stuff their cheeky faces with Wilhelm's essence, you guys have arrived to the gates of this capital city of Seasprig. This is the seat of power in the surrounding area, where the king resides with his mythic creature. And he rules over the city and the surrounding lands. So, coming up to the gates, and people want to know what your business here is. The guard stops you. What?
Don't worry about
I
it.
figure it's either... All I see is Grelod slipping a 20 in the guy's pocket.
I don't know if Grelod would actually spend money on somebody.
Probably not. We'll let the carriage driver talk because I assume he's been here before.
Okay. You're gonna let me do it, okay.
Well,
Yeah, he says, well, boys, we got a big old shipment, and he leans over and slaps on the barrels. Well, I got lots of essences to sell in here, boys, with the festival and all. So, apparently that's enough. They're not really tight on security, I guess, so he motions to the guys at the top of the tower, and they open up the gate, and you go on in.
Sounds pretty reasonable. Alright.
Alright, so the streets are all bustling around. Now, you're in the middle of a festival, basically. Not quite in the middle, but in the beginnings of. So it's a crowded time in the capital. This is the founding day of the city, when the king first captured his mythic creature. So it's a time of celebration.
Does he have his mythic creature still?
Yeah, probably.
We gotta go meet the king. Someone get the skill of linguistics
Okay.
or etiquette or whatever.
Wilhelm leans back and says, "Don't you guys have to go meet the Duke first?"
Oh yeah. I almost forgot we needed to do
Yeah, we
that.
gotta see that Duke.
Yeah. And yeah, you remember, because you totally didn't forget, that you are instructed to bring the extra Clayman that they created back in Root Run, and the extra Bile Jewel, and take those to the Duke when you meet him.
Oh boy.
Alright,
Then
well,
off
which
we
way?
go. Which way to the Duke's place?
Well, why don't you ask around?
Alright, is there a guard nearby?
I mean, there's all kinds of people nearby.
Well, that's
You can
great,
find
but
a
if there's
guard,
guard
sure.
nearby-
You want me to interrogate somebody?
Please don't remove their socks and give them a nice foot rub while feeding them soup.
An inquiry roll might be Useful for chatting people up to
Yeah.
find out where you need to go.
What do I roll for that?
Roll it.
You'll be rolling probably. Let's go with sense plus inquiry.
Sense plus.
Yo, she's gonna have the highest rolls for this. If she loses this roll, I'm gonna be very upset. You maxed out sense for this specific time.
I can't roll 6 of them. There's only 5.
Type it in manually. Just type
Oh no.
slash
D10,
roll.
6, roll. Like that.
Like that, you can't even read it. Yeah, it's like the chat tip they give you. Slash roll 6 D10.
Or you could just go up to the thing and where it says 5, instead just click the dice thing and it will bring up the dice roller. I could roll 100 these.
Oops.
You rolled a single 5 there. Alright,
There we
I guess
go.
okay.
Alright.
That's actually pretty average.
So,
Yeah.
what information exactly are you asking about?
Where to go?
Where to go for what?
Wait, what's the Duke's name?
Yeah.
Duke Arthur
Where do we find
Oakthorn.
it?
We asked the people or whoever's there where that Duke is, that person.
Okay. Yeah,
Where
they
we
say
find him.
he's probably staying in the keep.
Keep. Okay.
The keep.
Which way is that?
That would be
Which way
like,
is
well, if it'll let me select. Right there. You see that?
Are we? What?
No.
Are we in a different place? Because I'm still on the
Oh,
carriage
probably.
out in the woods.
Yeah. Let me bring
Is
you
there like
to Seasprig.
another map? Oh,
Oh!
oh,
Oh.
There it is.
ah, that
That.
The big L.
the big L. That L stands for Waluigi. We're gonna go meet him, guys. He's best friends with Hans. We can go talk to him.
I thought we were gonna go see the Duke. Hail to the king, baby.
All right. Then are we basically right here in the square?
You're more like right here.
Right here.
Yeah.
All right. So we just keep going straight, and then right before the square, we go left.
Alright, alright. So let's see.
Let's go meet this Duke.
Well,
Do you have a picture of the Duke?
I do. But I mean,
We get to.
you don't get to see him yet. Let's see.
He rolled. Why did he roll?
Oh, let's see.
I'm also somewhat concerned he rolled pretty high.
As you're
Planning.
strolling down the street, let's see. Have you left Wilhelm behind and gone your own way, or are you still hanging out with him and his Petrodon?
Well, I'd figured the actual place that we're going, or he's going, is at least the square where he's gonna set up. So we're at least gonna go with him
Yeah,
along.
we split at the fork there, I think.
Alright. Well, you're going through the hustle and bustle. It's crowded streets everywhere. But, I'm gonna need you guys to make an observation roll. Give me a sense plus
Wait.
observation. I think that's what it's called.
5d10s.
Yeah.
I'm the best.
I'm the worst.
Is
I don't
Grella
like what's
gonna
going
roll?
on. If it's-
Am I supposed to roll?
Yeah.
What was I rolling?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sense plus observation.
Sense plus observation. I got no observation.
Well, you have a lot of sense.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Old Man Beardy peeks off to the side and he sees down an alleyway something's off. It looks like there's a dude laying there in the alley, kind of slumped over. As people are hustling and bustling by in a hurry, this guy's just kind of sitting there.
I slowly approach and call out to him from a respectable distance.
There's no reply.
Okay.
It's like he didn't even hear you.
I get a smidgen closer and call out to him again.
Still
a
no
little louder.
acknowledgement. Still nothing.
Even a little closer, maybe.
I pick up a stone, a small stone, and toss it at him.
How small are we talking?
They're like ones that you'd find on a road. They're small, you know?
Like a pebble?
It's not like a huge...
Pebble.
Yeah, basically like a
pebble.
pebble. Yeah.
Okay. It bounces off, and he still sits there.
Alright, if this guy's acting, he's pretty good.
I grab him.
This time, take like
I grab
a
him
big
by the
rock.
collar. Shake him.
You grab him by the collar.
And stick him.
Okay, you go over and grab him by the collar and shake him. And he's limp. He's just straight limp. He moans a little as you do that. And
Oh,
as you're-
we should probably...
well, as
make
you're
another observation check on him.
you want to do another observation, go for it.
On him specifically, just
Okay, okay.
like maybe he's got a gash in his leg or something, and we're just trying to shake him dead.
Oh, he's got a gash, all right. He's straight up bleeding from the gut.
Oh, well that's bad. We should probably take him to a hospital, and I, being the gentleman I am, shall use a healing a healing salve on him.
You got a healing
Yeah,
salve?
lesser flask of healing. I have one lesser flask of healing, so I shall use
Well,
that.
a
just
flask
to
of healing
stabilize
is
him.
like a splash thing.
Well,
You
still
have-
works, doesn't it?
You have the healing skill, right?
Oh yeah, I guess I do. Yeah.
Yeah, you can use that to kind of patch him up and keep him from dying.
Then I shall use that. It's level 2, and I... Oh, I was just gonna read up on it here. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, go ahead and roll
How much?
intellect plus healing.
Intellect. Okay. Let's see, so that's a nice 5. I rolled a crit, but also a bad one. This wasn't very great.
Oh,
Nah,
that's,
2 8s, I guess.
that's good
Oh,
enough.
what? My dice weren't at all what that was. Alright, nah, never mind. Whatever.
Yeah, you bandage him up pretty good. You bandage to stop most of the bleeding, so he's not gonna like die immediately.
Yay. Shall I take him to the hospitals, if there is one?
Well,
What do you
shall
call?
you?
What do you call him? A
I don't know.
priest? Should we take him to the church?
I don't think there's really churches here.
Oh,
I guess you'd call it a hospital. I think that's a term from back in the day too.
sure. We'll take him to a hospital.
Okay. Where are you gonna go?
Use your interrogation skills to find the hospital.
To the hospital. Yeah.
My question is, who gave this boy such a gash?
That's a good question.
Nice. Interrogation complete.
Okay. Yeah. You basically call out that you need to find the hospital, and people see immediately what's going on and start helping you out. So yeah, you're directed down, let's see, probably around here.
Yeah, pretty close. Yeah, it's good enough. We go to the hospital.
So you head down to the hospital, alright. Let's see.
I really hope their medical system is based on taxes and not just out-of-pocket paying.
Let's see. 11. Okay,
That's the number you got.
as you're dragging this dude along, you're getting pretty close to the hospital. You gotta nudge people out of the way and stuff, but you're getting there. But then the crowd begins to kind of clear out really quick, and you're wondering what's going on. And you look up and you see a pair of big old green dinosaurs with people riding on them, running down the street like they're in a race.
Cool.
They're coming
that
right
doesn't sound
for
very
you.
Good.
Coming barreling right down the middle of the road. Right at you guys.
Can we shield ourselves with the dying man?
No!
Well, who's
summon
carrying the
Malam.
dying guy?
Whoever's the
I'm
strongest, so
carrying.
probably him. Yeah.
Okay.
I summon
Goldstein's-
Malam and have him use hardening to brace for impact.
Alright, so you're just gonna make them bounce off. You're gonna try to do that, huh?
Well, at least they're racing dangerously through the street. What's their problem?
I don't know. So that's what you do.
So-
Alright.
If anybody else has a Malam and wants to use harden, summon theirs as well. Or something of some of it.
Got
You know?
hardened too, but I don't know if that's the best course of action.
I don't know. It's either like get out of the way and they're still gonna be barreling through the thing, or just have them stop, for crying out loud. It's dangerous.
Well, Malim is only big enough to protect one person, so... Who's he protecting? Who's he getting in front of?
Protect me.
Why don't you summon your own Malam, Aaron?
He
Or
only
whatever
has a
yours is.
Clayman.
Who has the crystal one?
Grelid?
The crystal what?
The
The crystal Malam. The Asylum.
Mm-hmm. I have hard body.
Yeah. See? We all could summon them and just protect ourselves.
Yeah, I guess I could summon Clayman.
Yeah, we could all summon our little
Yeah.
Clayman like level creation things and have them use harden.
Yeah.
Stand our ground.
You gonna do that?
Really hope this doesn't go south. Yeah, it sounds fun. Let's do it.
Alright.
It's such
You
a
summon
bad
your
idea.
constructs right in front of you and block their path. And they run into him, and there's some knocking around. They don't run into you guys specifically. But, yeah, the dudes riding them are not happy about that.
We asked them.
One of
We have an
them's-
injured man.
Well, one of them shouts out, "Hey, what's the deal? We're trying to have a race here."
And this is a busy street. You must be considerate to all the others around you. Also, we have someone who's injured, and we need to get to the hospital as soon as possible.
Okay. He's kind of like, oh, okay. Oh, sorry. And
Thank you.
They kind of
Also,
walk
are we
past.
pretty close to the hospital?
This is, yeah, it's right over there.
Thank you. My name's Old Man Beardy, if you'd like to know. What about you
Okay.
two?
They don't
just
stick
wanna
around to
inquire of
talk.
Oh, okay.
In fact, they run off again, just as fast as before.
Kids these days. See, they were mad at first, and then they're just like, oh shoot, they got an injury, we better get out of here. Gotta stand up for yourself. Alright, so have we gotten to the hospital
So
yet?
you're heading back down to the hospital. Yeah, it's just down the road, so you're there.
Nice.
You walk right in. And do what?
Easy. I figured they see the dying guy and do it themselves. I mean, isn't that what...
What can we say? We got a dying guy over here.
Okay,
We got a
that's
2319.
Doctor.
okay. Yeah.
I put my hand next to my mouth and say, "Oh, doctor."
Yeah, the people in the front,
In that tone.
the people in the front rush over and start helping him out, and they get him onto a stretcher or whatever they use.
We tell them that we found him in an alley with a big gash wound on his stomach. I managed to heal him as well as I could with my magic, but he still needs medical attention.
Healing is not a magic skill.
Oh, is it just basic?
It's just medical.
Alright, then I helped him and bandaged him up to where he's not bleeding as much, so but he
Right.
still needs quite some help.
Okay, the doctor or whatever, yeah. He's like, all right, thanks. We'll get him treated.
If you need us or need to talk to us again, or if he wakes up, we'll be at the Duke's place for now.
All right, Dukes. Which Duke? Wait.
The one that's close by with the big L building.
What?
Yeah.
Well, that's where all the Dukes would be staying.
Oh, what was the Duke's name, guys?
Arthur Oakthorn.
I think it was Arthur
Oakmont. We're gonna go with him.
Yeah.
Arthur
Oakenshield.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll be with Sir Arthur
Oh, okay.
or Duke Arthur, not Sir.
Yeah, we'll get in touch with his people if he wakes up.
Thank you, and we shall be off.
All right. So you heading back down straight to the keep?
I assume
Yeah.
the guy in the cart is already at the square where he wants to be, so
Probably. He's probably left you by now.
yeah. So I guess
All right, so you head down there and
who's messing with their cup?
I don't know.
What?
Someone's messing with their cup.
I'm sorry.
You got another gate you're coming to. A gate to the keep. A couple guards posted
Alright.
outside.
What time of day is it right now?
It's like early evening.
Early evening. Good evening, sirs. We have come from... What's the place we came from?
Root Run.
We have come from Root Run with knowledge and news about the new construct developments to talk with Arthur Wood Dude. The Duke, Arthur. Duke
Okay.
Arthur.
One of the guards comes up and says, is the Duke expecting you?
I assume
Yeah.
so. We have been
Yeah.
called for.
Yeah. He better be.
Our name's on the list.
Alright. He motions to he motions to the other guy to go check it out. So he
Inquire of the
goes
Duke.
in there. And he's gone for a few minutes. And he comes back and gives a nod to the other guy, and they open up the gate for you guys.
Cool.
All right.
I'm gonna walk
Then
through the gate.
I assume the Duke knows we're here now, so he's coming out to greet us.
Does he? I
He's
mean,
not.
Wink.
let's
wink.
see. You're coming out here.
Well, if he's a Duke, I assume it's either him or a servant coming to get us now.
I think it's probably nobody.
I think you should probably find the entrance or something.
All right, let's go find
hey,
the Duke.
hey guard, before you go, what way do I go? Is there a sign or something to follow?
He says, "Okay, go
It's-
go over here and into this side here, and there'll be a big door into the main room there, the main hall."
Yeah, let's go in there.
All right. So you go in there, do you?
Yeah.
All right. Well, as you're walking up there, the door flings open.
All right.
Nice.
Nice. Yes, nice.
I saw a person that was at the Duke. He's so small. Oh, there he is. Oh, now he's a giant. Is this Attack on
Whoops.
Titan?
He's a little goofily proportioned here. Let's
Yeah, why is he
fix
oh,
that
there
a
we
little
go.
bit.
Oh my gosh.
Da, 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 da.
Whoop.
He says, hey guys.
Yes,
Whoa!
he pops out and says, "Ah, there you are."
Hi.
Hi. We have come with the knowledge that you seek.
Well, I haven't been seeking
What?
any knowledge, but I heard that you had
Oh,
some to give. Come on
Yes.
inside. We have a
Also,
lot to
before
talk
we
about.
get to that, I wanted to ask you something.
What's that?
Well, there's two guys on what seemed to be dragons racing down the street, and I was wondering who they were, if you knew them.
Dragons?
Yeah, I assumed like giant lizards.
Well, like sour blooms?
I'd assume.
Alright, well, what do you want me to do about it?
Well, I just wondered if you knew them because I didn't really get their names. They just kind of ran off, nearly
No.
hitting a few people, even us.
Well, I'm sure the guards will take care of them.
All right.
But anyways, come on up.
All right, let's go.
Cue
Alright.
footstep noises. Perfect.
Alright. So you follow this guy up to his
Man.
lodging in the keep. And he motions for you to have a seat at his little table there.
All right,
We're
I'll
at the
take-
kitty table.
I'll take a seat close to him because I want to hear what he has to say.
I'll take the seat right
Yeah.
next to Aaron.
You're gonna lean in and look into his
AKA
eyes.
old man Weary.
You can take the other side of him.
No, I'll let Grelod take that one.
I was gonna sit at the other end of the table so I can stare him down.
Okay.
Oh.
Our best linguist.
Well, now I feel kind of lonely, like without Grella, so I'm gonna go sit with her at the other side.
So I am now sitting closest to him.
Are we just playing musical chairs?
Yeah.
Just trying to decide
We
who
sit
you
down
want to
and-
sit by.
You like, I imagine you're like two little kids where it's just like Aaron sits down first, then she sits down, and he's like, "Oh, I want to go sit next to her, to Grelog," and he goes back, gets back up and goes sits over, and he's like, "Yeah."
He kind of scoots over a little bit after somebody else sits down. But anyways, yeah. Duke Arthur takes a seat at the head of the table and flips his cape around dramatically a bit.
Nice.
And sits and leans forward with his elbow on the table and says, "So, what have you guys brought back for me? I heard it's something pretty sweet."
Well, first we have these. What was it called? A putrid crystal?
Bile jewel.
Bile Jewel. We have this Bile Jewel, and we've discovered that when touching them with constructs named... oh my gosh, what? I forget everything's name nowadays.
Clayman?
If you touch them with claymans, they transform into different types of claymans.
Wait. What the heck is a clayman? Maybe we should start
Aaron
with that.
it. Michael Goldstein has one if you want to send it out.
Yeah, you want to see my claiming, dude?
Yeah.
Ba-bam.
Okay. This is
With these crystals, you can do these types of things with them.
So you managed
For
to.
instance.
He's talking right here.
Okay, go.
So the Marco has managed to replicate them, has he?
Yeah.
Somewhat. With great success.
Nice.
Aaron, what the heck?
What?
Okay.
Continue.
So what were you saying before about the jewels?
If you touch them onto a clayman, they transform. I had one that looked kind of like a grotesque, monstery kind of thing, and when I touched it to my clayman, it turned into this. A Mollum.
What?
And my
Why do you?
claimant is normal.
Why do you always deliver lines like that?
For what?
Isaiah, he's always talking like very proper.
Because he is proper.
Sorry.
He's role-playing.
Sorry. Do you want me not to roleplay? I cannot roleplay.
I didn't really pick Old Man Beardy as a proper speaker, since he's a wizard from the woods or whatever.
Very proper.
He's really old. He learns a lot.
You stereotype wizards. You have that, you do that, Sam.
He knows how to... Didn't I tell you before, he's like a nondescript age, so he knows quite a lot about speaking.
Okay.
His age is nondescript.
Well, anyways, he sees the Mollum that you pull out, and he's kind of like, ugh. They can turn into that, can they? That's
Yeah,
quite a
they're pretty
metamorphosis
nasty.
there.
They're pretty nasty, but they're also kind of cool.
They are.
You should have one.
Mine shoots beams like ice rays and freezes people. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, maybe Marco can make one for me when I get back to town.
Possibly.
Yep, Marco will do that for you. He's a pushover, and I'm gonna say he'll do it.
Okay, I'm just gonna remind you guys that Marco gave you one to give to him, because you probably don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't know who has that.
Well, somebody
have it.
decide to have it.
Oh.
I had it.
Actually had it, like in their inventory.
I had it the entire time. Actually, I reply, he actually did prepare a construct for you, and if you'd like, you can have this crystal as well.
Have it.
Ooh. Okay,
So if
yeah.
you'd like to see the whole transformation, we can see it right now.
Hey, guys, sideline. Let's
Yeah.
tell him that Marco is going to sell it to him for a low price. And it is going to be a low price, but
Okay,
we keep the money.
that's a good idea.
You're gonna discuss this right in front of him?
Dude, guys,
No, I said it was a sideline.
isn't
Yeah,
he
we're talking
isn't he the Duke of our province, aka Marco's boss? Why would he sell his boss his own stuff?
It's expensive.
I don't know. If my boss asked me for something off the job, I think I'd charge him.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Marco doesn't charge him because he already gets paid from him to do that kind of stuff.
Well, I'm not there at the meeting, so I don't know their whole relationship.
We don't ask for money for the dang thing.
All right, fine. We're not gonna ask for money. I think we should shake our tip jar though, because like, come on, we brought up the idea.
Yeah.
Wait, this is a quest. We're getting paid for this no matter what.
And you know who else gets paid no matter what? People who wait tables and they get tips too.
Well, yeah, but then we're gonna get paid less because they assume we're gonna get tips now.
No,
Okay, well-
that's not been set up in this country.
Well, Duke
Alright, fine, forget the
Oakthorn
tips. We're just gonna keep going.
grasps the crystal that you hand to him, and you see him close his eyes and concentrate on it, and you feel it hum with power as it attunes itself to his aura.
Nice.
And he crushes it in his hand, and the construct forms next to him, and he takes a look over it. He walks around it, taking a peek at every little nook and cranny.
If you
Like-
open up his chest, you can store little goodies inside.
Oh, really? So he opens up the
Yeah, it's
chest
like
and takes a
it's
peek inside.
It's like your own little pocket dimension. Put stuff in its stomach and then
Yeah.
retreat it back into its crystal.
I wonder what the ancients used these things for.
I assume either construction or guarding.
They moved alcohol with it, like in Prohibition.
That was way too specific.
Yeah. They'd load up these things with all sorts of booze and
The
ship them
Duke's
across
very
the country.
confused, but still understands.
Yeah, well, the Duke gives the hearty laugh and says, "Oh, that would be a good use for it. Could take a swig in the middle of a fight. That would be nice."
Anyways,
Ooh.
did we already give him the crystal? The
Did you?
Disgusto crystal?
The bile jewel?
Yeah, the Disgusto crystal.
Do you want to?
Do we? Well, I figured this is why we came here, isn't it?
That is why you came there.
Then, obviously.
Okay, so you hand it to him.
Why are you like? You're just really wanting us not to at this point.
Look, I'm just.
Can we like throw it at it?
You want to toss it?
Yeah.
I feel like
Catch.
that's gonna get...
All right, you toss it at him. Let's give it a roll.
fumbles it. He fumbles it and it shatters on the ground. I know this is what's going to happen.
Well, let me get up his character sheet.
Oh no! You had to toss it. You had to toss it.
What kind
This
of
is gonna go
what kind of roll would tossing be? Probably just like
strength
straight
plus
agility.
sense. You gotta
Let's see.
triangulate that.
No way, that's not it. That's not it. There it is.
I love how Grelod is the one that tosses it.
Okay,
It'd be a total Grelod thing to do.
Grella, roll agility.
Agility, no.
How many points do you have? 2?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna shatter! Oh no!
Oh,
This
no.
is terrible. Okay. That's literally average. How does he fare in catching it?
Let's see. I'm just now seeing the roll. 3 and 7.
Don't be Butterfinger. Please don't be Butterfinger. Please don't be Butterfingers.
You throw it in his general direction.
No!
And let's
this
see.
is gonna go south.
Let's see. Ooh,
Those are some pretty good rolls. He's a good catcher.
yeah, he catches her right out of there and says, "Ah, thanks."
That was more
So you say
agonizing for us
you say
than
you
him.
just touch it to this thing, right?
That's what I
Yeah.
did.
Okay, he grabs it and he touches it to it. Nothing happens.
Oh. Try the compartment.
Try the compartment. Okay, he does that, and yeah, still nothing.
Oh, is it not prepared correctly?
Are you sure that this is how you do it?
How did we do it, guys?
Try shoving it in his eye.
Really? I don't remember doing that.
Well, then we're retconning it.
Oh, okay. Hey, try shoving it into his eye. That's exactly what we did the first time, years ago.
Alright. Alright. Yeah, so he sticks it in the one eye, and it glows and absorbs into him, and the transformation happens. And
Can I get
we
some
end up...
ooh, ah, and some noises for the transformation?
Pew, pew, pew.
Perfect.
And
yeah!
bada bing, bada boom.
We got the trio
Whoa!
here. The trio's here. We got Maulum, we got the your crystal one, and then now we
Okay.
got the Uncle one.
Don't forget about Normie.
Yeah, he sees it,
Yeah,
marvels for a
Normie.
second, and then he seems to have an epiphany and, like, immediately unsummons it. And it reforms back into the crystal in his hand. He says, "Ooh, that almost stained the carpet."
I would definitely recommend summoning outside where it doesn't cause any unwanted damage.
Right, we'll have to do that next time. I'll take a good look at him when I'm not in such a fancy, setting. So besides that, is that all you have to report to me? Is that it?
Was there anything else, guys? Because it's been a few weeks.
I have no
We
idea.
delved into some caves, saved some people. We did find, I assume, sort of, maybe, I'm not honestly sure, a mythical creature?
A mythic creature? You saw one?
Supposedly, it was quite dark and it was still kind of in the crevice as it was opening up and trying to swallow us whole, but it looked like one of the florbs, but with a lot more eyes.
Florbs. I haven't seen those either. Can you give me a refresher? I've been away for a bit, preparing for the festival
I
here.
summoned my florb.
All right. Let's see. Where's Florb?
Yeah, I got you. Florb.
Oh, your little tokens aren't gonna show up.
Oh, that's rude.
You can't even see them on the screen. All right.
There's my florb. It looked
Nice.
sort of like this, but it had an eye in the middle instead, and I think some hands going around it.
Hands. That's okay. That's weird, but there's nothing particularly mythic about that, really. It might just be a metamorphosis of this guy.
Either way, it was peering into my soul, so I yeeted out of there.
That was probably a good idea.
Very. As was the cave collapsing, so we would have died either way if we stayed.
Yeah, that is probably a good choice as well. Usually not a good idea to stick around in a collapsing cave.
Yeah. As you know, we've both been in many caves before, of course, yeah. But other than that, before we saw that creature, we were actually in a ruins inside that cave and found another organization, hooded figures that have been skulking about, and heck, we've even
The artisans.
seen a few.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, Casper has told me plenty about those. I guess I should have let him construct those claymen beforehand. I heard you guys had a run-in with some of them because they were trying to steal the things that we had uncovered. It's good that you managed to stop them, right?
Close. I
Close.
think there was a tussle at a farm, and some things may have been stolen, and we actually found the dead body of, we assume, one of the members, which I can't remember. What was his name, guys?
I don't remember. Jekko or something.
Yeah, I think it was Jekko.
Yeah.
I think Jekko had a run-in with some of the artisans, or was trying to help them or do something with them, but it just didn't work out, and he ended up dying for it.
So the artisans are getting more and more active, are they?
Yes. So you may want to beef up security, whether it being claiming guards or just more posts.
I'll have to warn the king about those guys. Who knows if they'll spread?
They seem to. They're always grabbing some like unsuspecting farmers and convincing them to join. They seem to be mostly farmers.
Yeah. Casper told me they like to prey on people who are not so privileged in life.
Yes. We did notice there was also a different hooded figure that didn't look quite like a farmer, but we couldn't really make out who they were or what they were doing.
Actually, you didn't make out who they were. It was just in the in a little synopsis because you guys wanted retired and wanted to end the stream.
Oh yeah. Either way, they're active. Probably need to be a bit more wary of them.
Okay. Well, if that's all you guys have to report, then I guess it's my turn to tell you some things.
Alright.
So I've heard about your deeds in assisting our town recently.
Yeah.
And I thought you all would be a good choice to represent us in the festival tournament this week.
Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be... Okay. What, pray tell, does this tournament have for us?
Prizes, of course. Especially prize money. And glory.
Prizes? Oh.
Alright. Is it specifically creature endorsed fighting tournaments, I assume?
Yes, these will be creature duels. 3-on-3 creature duels.
And can we only use one specific creature for the entire fight?
The rules are that you will compete in Swiss rounds, 3 rounds, and whoever has a good record will get better rewards. And each match, you will each send out 1 creature against the opponents, who will also send out 1 creature, and you'll do battle until the other side is either reverted back to their crystal forms, or if they concede, or if they leave the ring.
Nice. Oh, so you can get ring outs in this form.
Yes, but there's no intervention from the conjurers after they summon their creatures.
We don't even get to give them orders?
Well, yes, you'll give them orders, but I mean...
Okay. But other than that, you can't...
You'll not be fighting alongside them. These will be strictly creature-on-creature duels.
I guess I'll just need to make sure I use my Tome of Empowerment. Anyways, that sounds fun. When does it start?
The first round will be tomorrow.
Oh, how early?
That early. It's a good thing you got here when you did.
Well, I will look forward to it. And I assume the other 2 will as well.
Yeah.
I'll probably go check out the local museums tomorrow. Maybe.
Well, there will be plenty of time for that in between your matches. It'll only be 1 match a day.
Is there a lot of contestants?
Contestants?
There's quite a few, actually. It's an open tournament for anyone who's not part of the nobility or the royal courts. So it'll be a lot of amateur conjurers in this.
Sounds fun.
Good. So you'll be representing us in Root Run. So make sure to give a good show.
Will there be side concessions and also healing tents for our creatures afterward?
Well, there's plenty of things. It is a fair, after all. We're in the middle of a celebration.
Maybe check out the state park.
Will there be soup?
Soup. You can get some soup somewhere around here, yeah. Plus, the whole city is open to you in between your matches. And we're only doing one round every day, so you'll have plenty of time to rest up in between.
Nice. On another note, we found like an almost dead person in an alley. So
okay.
And we told them like we were coming here, so if we leave and they come here and say, "Hey, where are these people?" It's from us. So it's because of us.
Ah, okay.
We saved the guy, brought him to a hospital, so just be wary of that.
Great to see my own subjects are doing good deeds here in the capital.
We can't. Yeah. Yep.
We also threw some rocks at a guy, but
Totally different. No, he jests a lot. I don't know why he talks about rocks.
nah, he did it. He threw some rocks.
I think he really wants a pet stone, is what he's really talking about.
Pet rock.
A pet
By the
rock.
way,
Well, there are
That's where you
several
can buy it.
artificers here that do sell pet rocks, so if you're interested in them, you can get yourself a child's toy too.
it sounds like we're gonna get pet rocks, guys.
Yes. Yes. Krillin wants one.
Pet rock.
She's into those kinds of things. It's kind of like, you know, the whole, like, she reads the whole story illustrated stuff about the pet rocks, so she's in love with the pet rocks. All right, so I don't think that I have anything else to say. Do either of you two have anything to ask of or tell the Duke?
I don't think I do.
Alright, well, the opening ceremony for the tournament will be at about 8 a.m. tomorrow. So be there and we'll determine when your round will be happening and then be there for that. The rest of the time you can do whatever you want and oh, he calls out of the room for a guy that comes in and says, this guy will show you to your chambers that you'll be staying in here
I was
as
just
my
about to
guest.
ask that.
So you can rest up there and enjoy this festival with the rest of your time here.
Well, I thank you, and I bid you adieu. All right, we exit the room.
Alright, you follow the guy.
We follow the guy to figure out where we're sleeping, and then we go. It's still like early evening, so we could probably do a little bit of exploring. At least go to the square, you know.
You can take a walk around town, yeah.
We can maybe take a walk around town, stop by the hospital, see if any developments, or go to the square, see if that guy's still there.
Alright, you guys
Or
could...
we could go by petrol.
I think we have to go buy a pet rock right now, or pet rock. That's apparently what we need to do right now. Pet rocks.
Is that what you guys are gonna try and do, huh?
Apparently.
Apparently. Okay, you guys can split up if you so choose, so...
Well, I'm not gonna let her get a pet rock without me getting a pet rock.
Okay. How much money do you guys have?
Gosh, I don't even remember. Let me check.
420.
420. I mean, they're children's toys. They can't be that expensive. I assume like maybe 10 gold.
Well, they're not just straight up
Okay.
toys.
800.
They're like- What the heck? Why do you have so much money?
Because I'm a hoarder.
Alright, so you want to go look for somebody with Petrox.
Yes.
Alright, so how are you going to find them?
We ask the guards as we leave the Duke's quarters. Like this place right here.
Okay, so you ask the guards as you're leaving. You just saying, hey, where do we get some Petrox?
Yeah.
Where do we get some Petrox? Good
want
sir.
'em bad.
He says,
She
oh,
really wants some Petrox,
well,
so.
there's a few artifices around here. Let's see. There's old stone blows. Let's see. There's the rusty anvil. That's another one. And what's the other one? Tinkertown, I think they called it. That's the other place.
That's it. That's where we want to go.
Where, pray tell, is Tinkertown?
Tinkertown. I've never been there myself. It's you might have to ask around and see. I've only heard of it in passing.
Alright, it looks like we're gonna need to go to the square and ask around. But thank you.
No problem.
Alright, we go to the square and see if the guy's still there and ask around where Tinkertown is.
The guy?
Yeah, the guy we came in
Okay.
with.
That guy.
Wilhelm.
Yeah. I
Alright.
assume he's in the
Yeah.
squares trying to sell essences.
Well, you don't find Wilhelm hanging around there now. But you can ask around. If you want to make an inquiry roll like before.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. She can talk to people.
Oh, what was it?
Someone farts.
Inquiry plus sense.
Yes.
And
Is someone farting? I'm hearing this.
Am I making a roll too?
Excuse me. What is that?
34, 5, 7, 3, 9, 4, 6.
Okay, that's a decent roll. It takes you a little time asking around, but you do find out where Tinkertown is. It's like... Uh-oh. Hello? Uh-oh.
Sam?
Ah, there we are.
Yeah.
I thought my computer was about to crash there for a second.
oh,
That would've
Everything
been
just froze up.
Sad.
it was Tinkertown.
Tinkertown is tinkering with my computer, it seems. Okay, looks like the stream is still going.
Well, that's good.
Oh, I'm blinking in and out on the screen. Oh. Okay. I think we'll be alright.
Mind you, is there still a guy watching?
Looks like there's... I don't know. I have a hard time telling what the actual things are saying.
You need like one monitor for your stream chat.
I do have one monitor. Actually, I have 2 monitors. But anyways, Tinkertown's somewhere over here.
Okay, then well, I guess we're going over there.
Alright, so...
It's over there now.
Whoops, those are the wrong dice.
What do these mean? Are these like random encounter dice that you are rolling?
Maybe.
Or random event dice? What random event are we getting?
Okay, as you're walking down the street, you see a big old crowd taking up a big space of the street, basically just taking up the entire street. And they're all cheering like something's going on over there.
Let's push through the crowd and see what's going on.
I specifically summon Malim, get on his shoulders to give me a boost over the crowd to see what's going on.
Okay. Hold on, I should be checking your creature stats and stuff. I got a little quick reference sheet over here.
Well, he's a construct. Actually, it says his type is construct, nature aggressive, so this might get into a handy thing.
He's aggressive.
Also, isn't he supposed to have a second type?
What do you mean? Construct.
He's not only construct.
Aberrant. Should be a second type.
Construct. You said apparent?
Yeah, aberrant. Alright, so Michael Goldstein tries to shove his way through the crowd to see what's up, and you get hoisted up on Malim's shoulders. Is Grella just gonna hang back?
She's gonna follow Michael Goldstein.
Alright. Well, as you get to see over the crowd, you can see that they're all gathered around with a bunch of gastrocs.
Oh my gosh.
Strutting down the street very slowly in a straight line. And you got people like running up next to him, cheering, like egging him on, like go, 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 faster, faster, faster.
And I reluctantly ask one of the crowds or some of the crowd members what the heck is going on.
What do you mean it's a gastroc race?
Who started
Can't you see this? I don't know.
Can I get through so I may cheer them on?
Cheer them on from where you're standing.
Well, I wanted to like really cheer them on. I'm a really big fan of Gastroc.
Oh, really? Yeah, I can see that. You're standing on your creature. What is that thing? He takes a good look at it. He kind of he's taken aback. He kind of steps back. Looks a little disgusted.
Listen, can I get through, please? I really need to get to the other side.
Okay.
I'll summon him back in if I can get to the other side.
Well, he's definitely not standing in your way.
Alright, then I will put him back into his crystal and walk past.
Well, there's still the entire rest of the crowd there.
Well, you want me to scare them as well?
Do you want to?
At this point,
well,
I'm just gonna follow Aaron.
They're getting close to the finish.
Goldstein.
They're crawling along. Those gastrocs. They're just kind of like, oh.
You know what?
What?
I push through, and once I get near the gastrocs, I chuck a sausage in front of both of them.
Both of them? There's like 3.
Yeah. Oh, there's 3 of them? Alright, all of them. I'm just throw one sausage all in front of him at the very end of the race. Whoever wins the race gets the sausage.
Oh, okay. You're chucking
Maybe
it
to
towards...
motivate him, go faster.
Okay. Well, it doesn't really motivate them to go faster, but they see it. And they seem very interested.
Yeah.
But they're already booking it.
Now they're really excited for that.
I should
Ooh,
bring up
the
the image of Gastrock here.
3 of them specifically. And could you like haphazardly draw a very low res sausage for them to chase?
No. There we go.
Can he be over the top of the grid?
I was just about to do that.
He all chopped up.
I have the sausage.
You got the sausage.
Sausage.
The sausage.
Is the sausage over the grid?
He's like,
All right.
"Ooh, what's that?"
Yeah, he says, "Oh."
Does it make them go faster?
No, it doesn't.
He tailed with
But
the sausage.
they're practically there already. One of them is pretty far out and ahead of the others. The other 2 conjurers are looking pretty upset. Like, no, he's gonna win. But when I mean he's pretty far out ahead, I mean he's like half a body length ahead.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he's closing in on the finish, the little makeshift line they've drawn with their sausage on it. And he's crawling, and there it is. But he doesn't cross the finish line. He just kind of leans forward and grabs the sausage and starts munching on it. And yeah, his conjurer is right next to him, like, no, go, you're almost there, get it. And the other 2 are crawling back, and they're the crowd is going wild, man.
Luckily, I threw it from the crowd,
The
so
one-
nobody has any idea who threw
The
it.
one on his left gets just slightly ahead of the other and crosses the finish line. And the guy in the middle that was almost winning just is like, oh no! He drops down on his knees, his hands in his head. He's like, oh, so close! Who threw that sausage?
I quickly duck a little under the crowd.
Are you still
Slightly.
Are you still riding Maulin?
No, I put him back into my crystal.
So close.
I put him back in the crystal.
I'm hearing
and
an
just kinda,
echo.
like
What's
blending
that?
in with the
Yeah,
crowd. Yeah,
what is
that
the
echo?
echo?
It's Krellod.
What?
I muted her because that was loud.
Yeah, I'm hearing
I
my
think she's
own
watching the
voice.
stream.
Are you watching the stream, Terry?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I'm hearing myself.
Oh. There.
Yeah.
There we go.
I was hearing myself retell the story I just told. I was like, what's going
Anyways,
on? That doesn't sound like somebody. It
I
sounds like
already
me.
retracted Maulin back into his crystal and slightly ducked
Alright,
into the
alright.
crowd.
So you're ducking into the crowd and trying to get through. Alright. Alright, the crowd's kind of parting and letting you through now.
What happened to Aaron and Grelod, or Goldman? Gosh, Goldstein and Grelod. What
I don't
happened
know,
to
they
them?
never do anything of note, so I guess they just blended in.
Yeah, I was just pushing through.
Buzzkills.
Anyways.
Alright, do we get to the Tinker place?
Yeah. You get down there, you ask around a few more times, and people direct you to Tinker Town.
Take it down, go get some rocks. The tracks.
And you walk into this place, this little shop with a bunch of doodads hanging around everywhere.
Sweet.
And it seems kind of empty.
I call out to see if anybody's there.
What do you say?
I want
I
to
say,
pet.
hello? We came to buy your Patrox. If you have 3, we would like to buy 3.
Okay, you immediately see something poke up from behind the counter.
Aha, sale opportunity. They can't ever not have a sale.
Then you see this kind of almost creepy looking old guy. Like he's balding, but he's got like I don't know what you call it, like Albert Einstein hair almost in the places where he's not bald. And he's got these goofy looking goggles on, and he's kind of short and round, and he's got a mustache kind of like a gray version of Dr. Eggman.
Oh.
And he says,
Are
"Oh,
you
I haven't seen you around anywhere. New
we
customers,
actually
are you?"
got here due to the festival, so we're pretty new here as well.
"Oh, the festival always brings in so many new people. What do you need?"
Me and my colleagues need 3 Petrox. Not 3 each, but 3 altogether.
Petrox, of course. Everybody always wants the Petrox.
They're great. On another note,
I want a specific kind.
You want a specific kind? Oh, you have a design in mind?
Yes.
custom
Okay.
Petrox.
Do you have a picture that I could
Yeah, it's in the chat.
in the chat?
Well, he doesn't
Mine's
have a
also in the
chat.
It's the
So you're gonna have to describe it to him or draw it for him or something like that.
Okay.
All right.
It's a draw a pet rock.
I mean, if you want
I,
a
on the oth-
specific design
I
for your
on the other
Petrock.
hand, had already drew up a picture for this special moment, and you know what? You want to know what my Petrock is?
Look, you
I
don't
want that Petrock to.
you don't get to carve the pet rock into whatever shape you want. You just paint a face on it.
Oh, I get to paint a face. All right.
You can't make
Oh,
Hans.
Petrock.
You can't make Hans the
I'll
pet
make a
rock.
Hans. Okay. Let me get out my drawing tools. Let me get out my arts and crafts.
Is that what your Petrock's gonna look like, Terry?
Yeah. Right here.
There's my Petrock,
All right.
and give him like cutesy eyes instead, because I don't know how to draw eyes.
Like, who's drawing what?
I'm drawing.
It's mine.
There's like 2 drawings being drawn at the same time. Who's drawing what?
Mine's
I'm
the
drawing
top left.
mine in a third-party program.
Okay, so Terry's just copying the standard design I made.
It's a
Yeah.
perfect design.
You want that
And
one?
why are you complaining? You just have to copy paste the sucker instead of actually drawing up something new. Look at my monstrosity. You gotta draw that.
Okay. You draw up the little faces that you want on the Petrocks, and he says, he looks at Grellids and he says, "Oh, that's cute." Wait, does it have teeth now?
I feel like the teeth should be excluded from that.
Okay, he takes a look at what's your name? Old Man Beardy?
Yeah,
You're the one with the mustache one?
Yeah.
He kind of looks at it and is like, that's interesting.
Now we just gotta wait for Aaron. What's your
I know. I'm sorry. I'm taking forever.
if you're taking this long, I hope it's a match.
You could have just drawn it like them.
I didn't know that's what they were doing, so I already opened stuff up to start drawing. And then I looked at her doing all this stuff.
He gets like an actual pad out and like starts professionally drawing.
Yeah, I'm about to scan this in when I'm done.
He draws a bust of Barack Obama.
Okay, we already made one Barack joke.
And then he says, "Psych, it's actually Grelid wearing her mask."
Oh. Is there something they can do while they're waiting? I'm sorry. I feel the pressure now.
You should feel the pressure. We're gonna be silent, so you feel really awkward.
All right.
Okay, well, I'm almost done.
Ready, go.
Go what? What? Why'd you say that? I'm also using a mouse.
It's not gonna be Butter Rock, is it?
Butter Rock, the rock
I
with the butter.
want Butter Rock. Make that, Aaron. It better be Butter Rock. If it's not, I'm gonna be disappointed.
I mean, I already started drawing when you said it, so what are the odds it's actually Butter Rock? Not...
I don't know. I was guessing. So I thought there might be pretty high a chance.
I mean, there was a chance, but...
Rock with the butter on it. Butter Rock.
Oh my gosh.
It's basically what Terry Joe drew, but with a little square of butter on its forehead. You just get some white and just like draw it in, and then you grab it and then just there you go, Butter Rock.
Yeah, I need to see how much Petrocks take to make.
Yeah, how much are Petrocks? I assume custom ones cost a little more, but you know.
Of course. That's what took you so long, huh?
This is a Hans type pet rock.
Okay.
Oh my god! It's perfect! It's perfect! Oh my gosh! Oh! What is happening here?
So basically,
His eyes and mouth are where the eyes and mouth of Hans are.
So basically, that's what you want it to look like.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's cute.
Yeah. Okay. You can. I guess you can make the deformed mutant-looking one.
Oh my gosh! Oh, a freaking rock with just Hans on it.
Okay. Yeah, you show that to the dude, and he's like, that's good.
Different. Just give it to him.
He says, "Is that Hans?" He knows it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. He's kind of mentally challenged. Just give it to him. Just give it to him. We'll pay extra. We just.
He says, "Oh, I see. You get the feeling this guy's worked with kids a lot.
On a side note, what's the weirdest Petrock you've made that a kid has drawn?
Oh, well, usually I let them come in and paint it on themselves.
Oh. Screw that, you can do this. Alright, how long does it take to create Petrox, specifically the Hans one?
Oh,
I'm
man.
very curious how long it will actually take.
You know what? It's gonna be until tomorrow at least.
Well, we're in the tournament tomorrow, so after our fights that morning, we'll stop by and pick them up.
Alright, sounds
Have
good.
it today.
We can get our Hans rock.
No, you won't have it for the tournament, unfortunately.
We'll have it for the second hit. We'll have it for the second day, though. Gosh, I think it'd be hilarious to go to these like professional tournament kind of things where people are like are all welcome to join and like fight with their creatures, and then someone brings out their Petrock or something like that. That'd be amazing. Someone brings out the amalgamation of Hans Petrock, and they just literally bow down and worship it.
So a Petrock is gonna run you guys quite a bit of change, actually.
How much?
Well, let's see. Can you provide binding crystals for them?
Yes, I can.
Okay, well then we can knock a little bit off. Well, one for each.
Yeah, I've got a binding crystal.
I've got a binding
Yeah.
crystal.
Me too.
Okay, well we can probably do it for like 500 gold apiece.
What
That's
the heck?
500.
That's a lot.
That... Yes, it is. It's a
Aren't
whole
they like
creature.
small little rocks?
It's a steal.
What do you
When I
mean
bought-
it's a
when I-
creature?
When I buy constructs from the town, they cost like what? How much
500.
did the Riga stuff in cost?
500
500?
at least.
And that's
Either
with the binding
way-
crystal included.
This is a creature for a child. This is a children's creature. This is like the equivalent of a goldfish. They cost 50 cents.
It's not the equivalent of goldfish. You don't make a goldfish from scratch.
Okay, well you make a bunny from scratch, and they're like $5 or something.
Well, I
You
don't
take two
quite have
bunnies,
that
you put them
much.
together, and another bunny comes out.
Yeah, that's making a bunny.
I don't have all that money, but I have some construct essence and some repellents if you would care to trade for a little discount. I figured you'd use construct essence.
You know what? The recipe for Petrock is kind of in a state of flux right now. It's not updated to the new rules. So why don't I figure out what it should be in between sessions, and you guys can come back and pay the dues next time. And do your
Alright,
haggling
we
or
have to sit
whatever.
here for 3 hours. Oh my gosh.
What? Yeah, we have.
It'll give you time to draw them.
Yeah.
Hans Rock. Hans Rock.
Hans Rock. I really want to see the Hans Rock.
I
We
would
already did a pretty good
prefer the
rendition.
teeth on mine.
The teeth.
Yeah.
Do you really want to keep those teeth?
I like
Yes.
the teeth. He's like,
Alright. Make sure also to do with teeth. Make sure you include the single tooth on my rock, and give it some better eyes.
Okay. Give it some better eyes.
Yeah,
it
but the
the
V-shaped
unibrow?
unibrow, the nose, and the mustache. That's a must.
yeah. And make sure you include the haunts on mine.
Alright. So you found your artifice place. It's getting a little late.
Alright, so yeah.
A little bit.
In game.
Yeah.
We should probably head back and go take a sleepy sleep.
Yeah.
Alright. So you
Or
head
at least get home into bed.
head on back to the keep. The streets are emptying out, so you don't have much trouble getting back there. And you take your rest. You go into your little astral pockets in your dream world. But it's not quite what you expect. You all open your eyes in the dream world to see just pitch blackness.
Okay.
It's my favorite color.
Yeah, it sure is. But it doesn't stop there. There's pitch blackness, but then you start to see little stars flicker in. Like one by one, you see little points of light peeking out. And you feel a presence all around you.
I greet the presence.
How?
Hello, presents.
What do you mean you greet the presence?
Yeah, I just say hi.
You just say hi.
What up?
Yeah, say hi. And wave at it.
Okay.
Who are you?
Well, you're each experiencing this in your own dreams. So, are you guys gonna do anything there?
Well, I greeted it and said hello, so I
Yeah,
figured it's
you greeted it, but are the other guys doing anything at this point?
Yeah, I said, what's up? Who are
Okay,
you?
she said, "Watch up." Now,
Watch out.
Aaron, is he doing anything? Or are you just enjoying the spectacle?
I've just been enjoying the whole spectacle.
Alright, well. As the other two of you speak to the presence, you hear rumbling like. And you see a bright light surround you as it seems like you're falling through a ring of light. And as you get further and further back from it, it starts looking familiar.
I make an observation check. It's the boy.
Gosh, it's a thingy.
I shout out, "Well, we meet again, you saggy Sue."
Yeah, saggy.
Are the rest of you doing anything? You're witnessing this thing as you're falling.
Fall. I grab
What
on
are you
to
supposed to do when you fall?
That's pretty cool. Thanks for the show. Would you like to continue this conversation, or do you want me to continue falling? Can you speak?
You're
Sam
not the
Hyde
only
saying
person
the
having
vocal
this
behind
dream.
it? I know, but I'm still asking if it can speak.
Well,
I
what?
think it can speak in my dream.
That's
It sounds like Fat Albert.
Well, you're in your dream worlds where you can basically do whatever you want. So, at least that's what you think.
Well, that's
And you're seeing this thing, and it's growling at you.
well. I already did what I was gonna do. These
Yeah,
two
I'm
figured
waiting
out
on the
what
others
they
to actually say something.
I have no idea. What do you do when you're falling?
Yeah.
Well, if
Help
you
me?
if you don't want to do anything, then you can say, "I just wait."
I'll just
Okay,
wait.
I'll wait.
All right. Now, what were you saying, Isaiah? I forgot.
I asked if it could speak, and I would also like to add, I imagine up a chair for me to sit in.
Well, the chair materializes underneath you, but you're still falling. And it says, yes.
All right. So I'm expecting
Invaders.
number. Say that again.
Invaders.
Okay. Am I the invader, or are you warning us about invaders?
I am watching.
and then it kind of, your fall accelerates and it gets further and further away.
It's hard for it not to watch with all the monsters.
You're now, all
then
three
you
of you
wake
are
up.
plummeting towards the ground. You're not really sure what's gonna happen if you hit the ground in this dream world.
There's a mattress.
I imagine myself a parachute.
Do you even know what a parachute is in this world?
Parachute equivalent.
Parachute
There's a
equivalent. I
bunch
get
of that
parachute
foam
pants.
rubber beneath me, like in the Batman movie.
The Batman movie. Which Batman movie?
The old one with the shark repellent. They like fall on a pile of foam rubber.
Oh.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
he says, it's a good thing I spotted that mattress factory while we were going
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
How do you guys know this?
I've seen it.
That's too
several
specific of a
times.
reference.
Yeah. Several
Oh,
times.
it says that. I've seen it more than most.
All right, let's continue.
Alright. I think we're gonna have to make you do a roll to do this. Why don't you guys
this is
roll sense plus intellect? And we'll see how
Aren't we in a
quickly.
dream state?
What? Yeah, but I mean, you gotta
Oh.
think fast.
He
Well,
also
sense plus
says it
intellect
happened at sea.
is
C for
7.
Catwoman. Oh, I got big
Okay, Aaron manages to catch himself here.
I have 8 rolls. I swear, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna be royally disappointed.
Okay,
That
you all
worked.
scored at least 110. Alright. You guys successfully cushion your fall, and you don't wake yourself or really feel like you suffered any damage. But as you look up in the sky, you see that the sun in your dream world is not quite like it should be. It's shaped
Isn't
like
an
his
eye?
pupil here, his iris. His glowing iris, so it's oblong like that.
I wave at it.
Okay.
Is it Sauron?
Well,
So,
other than that, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's just watching.
I now, and like this dream is basically me and all my constructs in like a mental pocket dimension, right?
Yeah. You're
I
now
start teaching
with your
my
creatures.
to do choreographed dancing to amuse it.
Alright. Well. We can cut it off there, I suppose, and we'll pick up the next day in our next session.
Nice.
Next day, next session.
Next day, next session.
Same bat time.
Same-
Whoa!
I'm gonna make a
Oh
chat.
my god. That was pretty crazy.
We watch.
Yeah, Robin says it happened at sea. C for Catwoman. That's one of the clues from the river. Yeah, which means Catwoman's involved because it happened at sea.
Nuts.
It's one of the biggest leaps in logic I've ever seen on film. What a masterpiece.
The Batman
Everybody
movie?
gets, yeah,
What are we
everybody gets
talking
turned to-
about?
Everybody gets turned to dust and they get all mixed up.
The Adam West
This is-
Batman movie.
And then literally one scene later, they're all back.
Not even one scene.
wait,
They
what are you
just
talking
immediately
about?
reappear.
Yeah, they're on the ship, and that guy turns all these world leaders to multicolored dust, and then they're on a because they're on a ship, and the ship like knocks waves around, and it knocks all the vials down, and all the dust gets mixed up, all their DNA dust, and then they're like, "Oh no!" And then it like fades to black, and it comes back, and everybody's okay. And they're like, "Yep, we fixed it, because I'm Batman."
What?
I did the Batman thing.
You're kidding.
It's essentially like that. There might be like a little thing in between that, but it's like within like a couple minutes of the greatest disaster in human history, and they're all of a sudden back.
Well, then at the end,
Are-
they play off like it's a joke because they rehydrate all the world leaders and they just reappear in their seats. and they're all speaking the wrong language.
Yeah.
And then Batman and Robin are just kind of like, well, our job here is done. And they kind of sneak out the window or something.
Yeah.
You know, if it wasn't for the fact that earlier in the movie Batman runs around with a big cartoon bomb over his head, maybe I would accept that less. But they kind of set the tone early on.
Oh no, it's the marching band.
Yeah.
It was a very campy movie.
Yeah, he almost disposed of the bomb by just throwing it off the giant pier into the ocean, but there was a couple ducks down there.
Yeah.
So he left it back into the crowd for a minute.
I have no idea what is going on.
You gotta watch this movie. It's a classic.
Yeah.
It's literally exactly what they're saying.
Oh,
Exactly.
I won't need to then.
Adam West Batman is running around with a giant bomb, holding it over his
Yeah, I
head,
remember
looking
that
for a
clip,
place
yeah.
to dispose of it. A big black bomb.
Wait,
Big fuse sparking.
Yes.
If I am not mistaken, I believe Dad has an original disc of that movie.
An original disc.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, Adam West cut that one himself.
He did.
It was a laser disc.
Yeah, boy, big old laser disc. Yeah, that's a great movie.
Yeah.
All
Joker's
right.
got face paint on his mustache. It's awesome. He did. They didn't even bother to shave it.
Wait, isn't there some scene where they bring like the penguin back to the Batcave?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and he
Something
just
like
like goes over and to their tap water and like uses his dehydrated soldiers and rehydrates them
Yeah.
to fight.
I think he's the Commodore.
The Commodore.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah, they didn't know it was him.
Yeah.
He was in disguise or something.
Yeah.
There is a year in history where you could go to a theater and give them money, and that's what they show you. That's the movie. Oh my gosh! You get in your car with your family and go see that.
I wonder what the commercials for that was like.
I have no idea.
I wonder if you can look them up.
I mean, I feel like if you watched, I mean, the show was on before the movie. I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, if you,
Yeah,
if you,
probably.
like, if you knew what the show was, there's no way you were expecting anything much more than that. I'd imagine.
What a doozy.
Yeah, it's a good movie though. It's fun.
All right, I'm out of here.
Okay.
The bat shark repellent.
I hope you turned off the stream before he started talking about Batman.
What? No. Of
Oh,
course
it's
not.
vital
Still on?
content.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is important content.
Oh my!
Why would we turn it off for Batman discussions?
The bat shark repellent scene is iconic. and all.
It is just straight up
so
iconic.
Ridiculous.
The best part of that is when Robin passes Batman the repellent.
He goes upside down.
He hangs upside down onto the water for no reason. He hooks his legs on it and hangs upside down to pass it instead of just
He's like, I
reaching
gotta
down.
call down this rope ladder. And the best way to hand it to Batman is to hang down on my two legs on this very precarious rope ladder to hand it to him.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, Robin was a circus performer. So that's second nature to him.
Yeah,
He used to do the trapeze. Besides, it makes sense. How is he gonna hand it to Batman if he's like right side up? He can't reach down that far.
He could have reached, I think. He could have done it.
Well, maybe if he was like standing on Batman's head or something.
I mean, he can like kneel down on the rung.
Yeah, kneel down on the rope ladder.
Yeah, you can do that. I mean, the rope ladder is being weighed down by
Batman and the
200+
robot
Batman,
shark.
plus a giant robot shark that explodes.
Yeah.
Was it robot?
Yes. It literally explodes after it lets go of him.
Well, that's the thing. I didn't know it was a robot. I thought it was a regular shark, and I was like laughing my head off when I first saw that clip. I was like, why'd the shark explode?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a robo shark.
I think they say that it's
a regular
robot.
shark that exploded due to the repellent.
I don't know, is it? Because does the repellent work on robot sharks? But then again, I don't.
Because all I'm thinking about is like, what if real life, when they had like mosquito repellent, like you just spray it around and all the mosquitoes exploded?
That'd be awesome.
I need that kind of technology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Millionaire Playboy invents repellent that blows up insects. And sharks.
Well, are we done talking about Batman?
I think so. What was our stream peak?
Stream peak? I don't know, man.
Get the analytics, you know,
Like 2 or
man.
3 people.
2 or 3. That's okay.
Looks like we had 6 different people tune in and throughout the thing.
Nice.
Anyways, I'm gonna stop
Did you
the
post
stream
on your
now.
Twitters?
See y'all later.